P, what up though? Hold on, y'all. We got to do a microphone check. I need y'all help in the audience. Shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I need y'all help though, fam. Let me know what my audio sound like. Mic check. I had to get a new little joint. We gotta have that microphone. Okay. They say I'm good. All right. So what up though? Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get some shares on Twitter, Instagrams, Facebook groups, the tip. Yeah, let's get some let's send that mail out, man. It been turned up, huh? Somebody say the summer just begun and it already turned like this. Man, we're gonna build today. We're gonna be fast like Flash. But what a time to be alive. I don't know no other way to say it. Boy, the boogeyman and walked in here, huh? So, Miss Jessica, Tennessee whiskey. Miss Jessica L. So where you been? So where you been, Miss Jessica? So let me get it. So me, right? That's what we doing. So just fuck me, right? You done ran off. I ain't seen you since the spring. She say working on a new man, or just working on life. Working on a new man or working on life, cause doing good is like y'all just run away. Nah, it's good to see you though. I had thought about you a couple times. I'm like, man, she just whatever happened to Jessica? Tiffany Daniel in the building, Doshi, Aboriginal Tactical, OA, Cloud Talk, the home Dunn, Mariah on Big Dez in the building. We call BS Chickasaw Mall, the homie Paul, Pretty Kiri, the homie Corey, Lucini in the building, that boy from Florida, Angelo, Glass, Daniel, 10AC King, D Jewel in the building, Jay in the building, Devil in the building. Hey, look at it, Doc. What made you name yourself Devil, fam? What made you name yourself Devil? Turn up one time for the one time. Man, we're gonna be fat like Flash, but I had to come out here and touch on the topic, right? I had to come touch the topic. Big Circuit in the building. Jay the Great is in the building. Divine, what's up, Divine? Yeah, you left it last time. I say she act like she ain't coming back. Shout out to Divine. Or she just come in here when we do our nighttime shows. Worldwide in the building, going worldwide. Lux in the building. Dark Chief in the building. That's how that ass sound, jumping up and down. All right, man, we ain't coming here with that bullshit today. Let's get into it. Trump then took off on Biden, man. It's not so much what I got to say. I really do want to hear from the people. So hopefully we they say the mic going in and out. Lord have mercy. What could it be? I done changed my cord. Hold on, let me go ahead and come back in. Hey, we getting too far away from them likes. There's some people in here who ain't done right. Some people in here. There's people in here who ain't hit that like button. Okay, Miss Divine. All right. So it might, y'all bear with me. It might do that from time to time. I figure I'll let out. I just got me a new little joint that plug in. So, whoa, why did I do that? Damn, fam. I've been thugging all day today, man. I ain't gonna lie. I went to the mall today. Got some outfits picked up I really didn't even want. Cause usually I'm in and out. What y'all got new in here? And I'll decide, they'll bring everything out that's in my side from the back. And I'll choose what I want, what I like. And been going in there new. And after I was in there for about 15 minutes, I should have knew, just go home, fam. But nah, I done got some shit and got home. Now I'm mad at myself. I'm sitting here with attitude with my damn self. When I got a haircut today, about a little fit. Boy, did that go wrong? What went wrong? Everything. This weak ass point, man. Y'all know my little Malcolm X point I got on the side, fam. And I was just saying it the other day. I say, man, everybody player not gonna be your player. You feel me? These niggas talk like they come from the culture and the game and all of that. And nah, fam. Then they actions show different. So this point, what culture put these type of points in there? Because girl, I thought she was mixed or whatever, but I think she might be full blown. I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she is. She's different. And yeah, man, I don't know, fam. Disappointing. The right side of my lineup was fucked up. This motherfucker done pushed my left side back. And so at this point, fam, I'm down there finna go ball. I've been really talking to my man. Should we might just fuck around and go ball. I might get into a new found love of wearing caps and shit. Yeah, I might need to start getting my hat game up. Yeah, I might have to start getting my hat game up. This is getting ridiculous. James Bernard in the building. Y'all hear that? Know your clap. He said nappy patch. Hey, she swiped that blade across there. I said, "Oh, I'm gone." And fellas, y'all know when a nigga done push your shit back, right? Boy, and then they put that alcohol on there, and that alcohol wake it up, and it be trying to just let you know everywhere they done push back, right? Come on, fam. Don't ever do that in life. Like, I'm telling you, everything I love, fam. I only want a New Orleans barber from now on. I don't want nobody in my head. I don't care if I gotta sit in the barbershop or hour and a half on regular nigga time. I'm willing to, whatever I gotta do, fam. I just need a New Orleans barber. I'm hurt. My soul is hurt. I need a New Orleans barber, man. I don't know what else to do, what else to say. I hope niggas didn't took that in the spiritual world. These niggas done took that black European edge up shit a little too. That shit had touched home. That shit had hit home. Nigga done exposed the genetics. And mostly black European niggas going to go get their hair cut because it seemed like all of these cutting for black European lineups. Everybody don't have no wide ass lineup. Everybody shit don't go from coast to coast. Do you now? You feel what I'm saying though? Like, it's a lot of niggas out here who edge up go coast to coast. Listen, I don't have. That's not now, fam. I'm still like the old school. Me up, nigga. I'm box Chevy. Yeah, I want the box Chevy, nigga. I'm not looking for a round trip motherfucking plane ride, nigga. I don't know, Boeing 737, nigga. That ain't fam. I'm not in there, nigga. Oh, give me a box Chevy, nigga, and let me crowd iron slow. nah, crowd iron slow with the trunk open, man. Nigga got a nigga on round trip flights, man, from Maine to Spain. Maine to Spain, around this some bitch. So right now, I'm looking for. Either I need a celebrity boy. I need to holler at some of my rap friends and ask them where they're going at this part of my life. I really can't be concerned on what it costs. Cause I had a budget. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not paying no more than $100 for a haircut. Cause I come from the day where you pay $5 and got a house hair. You heard me. I come from the day when a nigga pop a hole in the motherfucking trash bag. Yeah, we in there ripping up trash bag to make a cape. I come from that game. I come from getting haircuts on the porch in the project. Do you hear me, nigga? Now I come from nigga tie sheet, put a safety pin through that something bit. Do you hear me, fam? Yeah, on the project step, nigga, next to the dice game, and the nigga passing you the blunt. I come from just take your shirt off. Yeah, you sit down, nigga. We ain't got no thing. You just take your shirt off, nigga. And then when you done, you beat yourself with the shirt. Boom. I got all the hair out. Come on, man. This shit here, they got fucked up, nigga, from $5 to $100. And niggas paying more than $100. For what? You ain't the hardest nigga ever did this. You ain't the hardest nigga. I put you in the room with 10 barbers, nigga, they'll smoke your game. You out here on this internet shit, fam. So, I even tip the barber $20 because sometimes, I pay a motherfucker to not fuck with me no more. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, not to fuck with me no more. Stay out of my life, fam. Yeah, you ain't good for me. You ain't good for me. Stay out of my life. Yeah, stay out of my life, man. So right now I'm going through it. I'm a little. It don't look, little mama hit me with the razor, hit me with the blade, so it don't look like I'll be getting a haircut to Mexico. That is very depressing. My hair grow back fast, but damn, my edge up don't. And this shit I'm saying. Everybody cutting for your black European heads. It's like they don't even, and you'll tell a nigga, you like, hey, bring my shit in. Why is everybody going out? Bring it in, fam. Why is everybody going out? Niggas going outward. Nigga, this is the edge up, fam. Bring it in. Put it where the Lord put it. Put it where God put it in, fam. So yeah, I'm, hopefully things will get better. Hopefully Jesus will send me a New Orleans professional, barber. Put the gel on your edge up and outline it with eyeliner. Yeah. I would trace your edge up with eyeliner. That way he'll never, ever, ever mess up. He'll never, and then him just go from the front to the side. He do the joint by the ear, the little loop. And when he do that, he taper the inside. He taper the inside. These niggas now, you get a high taper. That's why I said I had a bulldog haircut. You get a high taper. These idiots, you can't even see the edge up because these niggas are tapering the edge up, and common sense ain't told them to go inside of the edge up, homie. Leave that line on there so a nigga can up it. It's just pathetic at this point. It's like a white man, a YT man taught them how to cut hair. Why would you fade the lining up? You know why? Because these niggas don't have good linings and they trying to hide it. Either with spray paint or they want to fade the line. Look like it's no nigga. This supposed to be art. No creativity. Fade on the inside, homie. Show me you got something for yourself. All right. Oh, let's walk. So now look at Jessica laughing. Her Jessica baby daddy cut hair. Jessica been gone. Mic check. Y'all can't hear me? Mic check. Jessica been gone. She been gone so long, and she come back on her first day back. I'm still in here talking about I need a barber. Jessica, I done been through like 5 barbers since you left. I done been through, yeah, she done came back and she steady talking about her baby daddy can cut my hair. Yeah, she been gone for a little minute and I still ain't found a barber. Oh, Neezy, you ain't know they spray paint you? Yeah, I just had that little nigga fucked over me and spray painted my edge up on. I thought I was all right. But I came out the shower, I decided to wash my hair and lay a do-rag on. And I woke up in the morning with half of my motherfucking edge up gone. I said, what the hell? Nigga done spray painted me on, man. And I done washed it out. I said, okay, that's how we playing? Or to shoot that son bitch up. I'll just do a drive on. I know you been there in the morning by yourself too, man. Or to mask up and running that bitch. Boy, you lucky I know you ain't got no clients. You lucky I know you ain't got no clientele. I'll run up in this son bitch on you, nigga. I'll wait till you come out that parking lot, nigga, coming to the car. I need that back. Bitch ass nigga, I rob a nigga and tell him what you want. Bitch ass nigga, give me $100 out your pocket. Yeah, I think that I might do. Yeah, nigga, you can keep everything. Yeah, that bitch ass nigga, give me $100 out your pocket. Hurry up before I shoot your punk ass. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga don't even want nothing. Nigga don't even run his pocket. They tell bitch ass nigga, hurry up, open the wallet and hand me $100 bill, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, this shit is fucked up. All right, so if y'all don't know what's going on, if you were living under a rock for the last 24 hours, well, Biden and Trump met in the center of the ring last night. Somebody said they was on green screen. I understand that. Yeah, that whole motherfucker was lit up, wasn't it? Everywhere you look, it was lights and yeah. I don't even think them people that was sitting there to host, I don't even think they was there. I don't think none of them niggas was in the same room. I'm gonna keep it gangster. I don't think Trump was in there. I don't think Biden was. I don't think none of the niggas was in the same room. Reason why I say that is because for most of the joint, Trump was looking forward. And it's like, if that nigga on side of you, why you ain't, you look over there and yeah, bitch ass nigga, I'm talking to you and da. You just had Biden every now and again, he'll turn to the side with that little bullshit ass smirk with all that turkey meat hanging out his collar. With about 4-5 strings of motherfucking hair laid to the back. Trying to cover up them little black marks in the head. You know when that shit look nasty. Woo! And I'm sitting here complaining about the edge up, and this nigga got motherfucking me polka dots in his scalp. Ain't that boy? God say, boy, you's an ungrateful ass nigga, boy. Yeah. God say you's an ungrateful son, bitch. I tell you. You sitting here complaining about a lopsided ass edge up when nigga Biden got 3-4 shoestrings, 3-4 laces in his shoestring, fam. Biden got 4-5 motherfucking laces, shoestrings in the laces, fam, with polka dots on the scalp, nigga. Yeah, I said, God say you's an ungrateful son, bitch. Don't ask me for nothing else. Yeah, nigga, don't ask me for nothing else, nigga. Man, they was out there. So Biden had set up the rules. Biden had picked the date. Biden picked the arena. He picked the judges for the host for the debate. You know what I'm thinking? I'm gonna go out and say this, right? I think the Democrats set Biden up. Yep. I think the Dems set Biden up. Why you say that? Creaside yelling in the building. Well, I think they set him up because they knew he ain't had nothing. Now let me double back and say this here. All the YT people, all the YT Dems, they said, nah, move out the way. All of the Negroes, boy, they didn't pull that nigga pamper off and ate the dick balls up. Yeah, ate them up. Sloppy toppy. Started off on the balls first. Now, fellas, you know when they jump on their head and they go to them balls first, they on demon time, fam. Somebody said anything can happen, Top Cat. I know it. Somebody said anything can happen. I know it, fam. Eat that dick up like they on Casamigos. Yeah, you know they on demon time. They spit on the head and then go straight down to the balls. It's gonna be a long night or a short one. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night or a short one. The lady said definitely a short one. Okay, all right. Tell it on them then. They said all the dick slangers went out of style in the early millennium. Real dick slangers went out of style in the early millennium, right after Music Soul Child and Life Jennings album dropped. Yeah, they say you niggas ain't been throwing dick, no pressure, no popping your shots. Who? Let me see. Who out here still make you nigga fucking out Jacquees, nigga. Same bass, same move, same tempo. You niggas out here fucking off Jacquees, nigga. Jacquees, baby. I don't just want to chill with you. Oh, yeah, you nigga fucking off Jacquees, nigga. Same tempo, one speed on this son bitch. Very, very original. I mean, very regular, very original. I think the Dems said Biden on up. I think they set up Joey B to go out there and get his ass whooped so they can take his spot. I think they trying to take his spot, fam. Why you say that? Biden had a rally today, right? So they had to come clean that up. Everybody talking about you got whooped, Biden. So as soon as it happened, he come out there. They talking about, well, he's 80 something years old. He had a cold. Fam, why? So if you listen, why are you signing up to be the president? And can y'all help me real quick? How in the hell? Listen, fam, help me out on this chat and hit that like button too. But I need y'all help on this one. How in the hell did Biden and Joey B and Trump skip? I mean, the Kennedy boy supposed to be running, huh? The Kennedy boy, you got what's that other coon boy name? With the big gap in his mouth. One of them northern boys. What's his name, man? Trying to get the nigger vote. He's shooting for the nigger vote. What's that boy name? With the wild hair, man. Light bright, almost white with the freckle. Okay, Cornel West. Boy, they ain't even get the dress out this year, did they? Them niggas sat there and picked the candidates for us, huh? I'm talking about ain't spent no money, no nothing, no tours, no nothing. They just told us who gonna be the last two candidates, huh? Boy, that's some cold shit, huh? Why ain't nobody protesting? Why they nigga? We don't, nigga. How the fuck y'all gonna give us two choices? Nigga, tell us y'all running this shit without telling us y'all running this shit. Do you hear me? Tell us, nigga. They tell us we only got two options, nigga, without telling us. Tell her we ain't got but two options, nigga, and y'all do what y'all want. These hoes got bold, haven't they? I mean, shit, niggas been walking around this whole acting like slaves. I mean, I wouldn't ask shit. I wouldn't say nothing to niggas neither. Y'all won't walk around there home and be a slave, nigga. Well, nigga, you ain't got but two choices, motherfucker. What do you want, a criminal? You want a criminal? Yeah, everybody now everybody talking about this nigga's a felon. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody running around there talking about this nigga's a felon. Cold game, ain't it? Hold on, let's get this down. So y'all voting, so you're voting for a felon. Now all of a sudden having a felon ain't really that bad in America, huh? Now when you look at it, having a felon really ain't that bad in America. Hell, you can still run for president. Yeah, you can still run for president. Fresh out the penitentiary, nigga. Yeah, fresh out the penitentiary, nigga, off whole squad, nigga. And I think I can take it all. Fuck it. Put me in, coach. I think I can whoop him. All right, let's. You know, I have a you know, this debate taught me something though. It taught me something. You know, when I look at niggas and Democrats now, I think it was all bullshit that they fed people when they came out and they saying, you know, I think niggas have a deeper interest. I think niggas run the Democrats. Democrats can't do nothing. I think it's a black hand that's behind the whole play. That's what I'm starting to think. Nothing takes place without niggas present. Let me say it again. Absolutely nothing takes place without niggas present. Especially when you're talking about the Democrats. When you're talking about Democrats, you're really talking about niggas. This shit is deep. Because niggas can't shake. They can't shake them. When I say they own niggas, they own them. And nigga, they do not want to let them go. You talking about, and they push more slave narrative, victimhood narrative than anybody. They push African narratives, and the Pan-African thing got caught out here in bed with them. Nigga, how you got a revolutionary message and your message is the same as them niggas on Capitol Hill? Same as the Black Caucus. Same as these black preachers. You go out there and listen to them folks on the Hill speak, and then come on the internet and listen to a Pan-African speak. Boy, they got the same message. And can I say this? Reparationists out there, hey, how y'all doing? Shout out to all my reparationist brothers and sisters. Yeah. You know, it's okay to bow out gracefully. I feel you. If y'all was to cut the lights out today, I understand. But for y'all to keep going out there, if y'all niggas still got faith in reparations, fam, we gonna start calling y'all the new civil rights movement. Because I'm saying it would be okay to bow out gracefully right now, because we've never seen people work so hard, you know, do missionary work to bring other people in from the community, and we to turn around and get in the lose, turn around and make no progress, turn around in the lose. Now, the last time somebody brought niggas and organized them and had them on the same shit, and it never was a result. There was an ongoing. I mean, taking loss after loss, fam. I mean, they just grounding and pounding you at this moment. I mean, kicking you. You done been spit in the face. A nigga done slapped the shit out you. Nigga done backhanded you. A nigga done pulled your tracks out, fam. Oh, yeah. Nigga done pulled your tracks out your head already. At this point, you know, it's okay to bow out gracefully, fam. And reason why I say that it ain't to down nobody fight is to I really want the family, because that's to me, I consider them family too. So to me, I just want them to re-examine what America is, what this government is, what's actually taking place. You know what I mean? And don't be deceived. Let's not go off of someone else's understanding, because the understanding that people have in their mind today is not listen, homie, there's other options out there. This shit that a nigga got in their mind is not something that we came up with. This was something that was given us. No different than the titles. And so I just really want them to really think about what's taking place. No one's getting nobody reparations here. The fact that through this administration alone, every time they open up their pocketbook to somebody else, that was, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, they are past you. Trump said the realest thing in the debate last night. Realest bars out of that debate last night. The realest bars Trump said was, they're bringing immigrants here. They're bringing them in by the millions to replace the citizens here. Now, you know how many, when a nigga came out and say, oh, well, they use plain Janes to, and if y'all watch the lecture, y'all know what a plain Jane is. Well, they use plain Janes to take our place. And so it's so hard for people to fathom someone being used by the government, a government operation where the government inserts people into America and use them to basically take the place of another people here on this continent. Now they'll run around here and how, when, where? And homie, you go listen to the presidential debate. If Trump know it, nigga, how, and everybody, how listen, fam, is again, the mind that a lot of niggas walking around here with is a mind with a colonized chip in it. These folks didn't put a chip in people's head. Your thoughts are not even your thoughts. How we know that? Listen to somebody freestyle. Have you ever heard anybody drop a 16 or a freestyle on the mic? Every time they talk, what happens? I'm gonna ask the chat. If we was right now, out of the random freestyles and everything, somebody had them drop it. It don't matter if it's male or female. What is the consistent thing we're gonna hear out of it? What's the consistent thing we're gonna hear out of? Because when you freestyling, it's just your thoughts. So what ends up coming out these people's mouth consistently? I need y'all to hit me out on that. The chat. I need y'all to hit me out on that. Everybody out there, what happens? If we was every time he say, Creek say they stumble, money, cars, and hoes. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Male or female? All right, I'm gonna help y'all. They keep saying cars and money. It's something they do more than the cars and money. A nigga get unalived. Violence. Violence is in it's violence, homie. They talk about the money and the cars and the chains and all of that shit there too. That's in it too, because that's a programming in itself, right? How many of these jewelers got rich, nigga? How in the fuck, if we go back, nigga, 15 years ago, why jewelry ain't the same price it was 15 years ago, nigga? We go back 10 years ago, these niggas around this whole nigga buying $500,000 chain. You know what type of stupid ass nigga you gotta be today? Nigga, how 5 years ago, nigga, you had you was paying more for a chain than a house. You can buy a 2-story family home And it still wouldn't cost as much as this chain, fam. And you know what type of, you know how fucked up you gotta be in the head? Cause see, never in the history of ever have jewelry, have diamonds, or any precious metals been that expensive. The culture of that shit is gonna come through the music. All the nigga gotta do is tell you that it's this much. And niggas pump that shit up. That's why you ain't see them Arabs got way more money than niggas. She said, what comes out of who mouth? Out of any rapper. You could just say, you could tell a female today to spit a 16 and she gonna smoke somebody in there. Tell them to spit a 16. All of these females that's rapping now, they talking about bodying a nigga, or don't make me have to body you, and I hate to go on my purse and kill a bitch, and and it's like, bro, y'all don't think about nothing else. Ain't nothing else on y'all mind. But it's programming. It's been going on so long, it's programming. Here, I asked one of you niggas to try to freestyle right now. And I guarantee you, unconsciously, you gonna unalive a nigga or two, or maybe 3 or 4. Jail gotta come up in it, whether they saying free one of their homies, or if they saying, nigga, if I gotta go lay down and do some time, then I'm dying, and nigga, you lying. You lying. You know, it's programming. Fashion. They told you who was the best fashion designers. Then y'all found out all the fashion designers taking pipe. And then you look up all the celebrities, they sitting out here with a with a transmission, right? They out here with a transmission dressing them. When had it ever been cool, fam? This nigga gotta see you naked. This nigga gotta know your size. He gotta know how small your waist is. Nah, man. So you naked, and that nigga sitting here sizing you, fam. So y'all in the back, right? Let me get this straight. So y'all in the back of the boutique. Y'all in the back of the boutique, right? And you gotta strip down so he can know what size to order you. So he can see what look crude on you. This the world that we came in. And it been going on so long. So now when you see somebody getting their hair done, you know what I'm saying? Transmissions out here doing hair, makeup. And then it's dudes talking about, well, I'm a straight male. I don't have no insecurity. So yeah, I go to him. Nah, nigga, you trying to get your dick sucked. Trying to get your dick sucked, fam. Them niggas in jail, who been there fucking with them transmissions, they always trying to, nigga trying to play like he extorting the nigga. Now I went down there, that bitch ass nigga put some shit on his commissary. I had that whole ass nigga put some shit on his commissary. I told him I was gonna down him. Yeah, you right. Yeah, I had to go get a stamp so I could write my people now. Right. I feel you. Niggas down there, you niggas trying to get y'all dick sucked, fam. And you know, ain't no other way, bro, why you finna strip down in front of this dude. And that's the first thing he wants you to do. He want to know how big your feet is. He want to know what shoe size you wear. And the nigga touching on you. And he's sitting here in the motherfucking sundress. So yeah, how you, man, what type of, it's just, this the world that we living in now. And these dykes, these bulldaggers out here now, bad built bulldaggers. It's like they don't even come slim or no other sizes. All of them bad built. All of them bad built, and then they putting tattoos and all of this here on them. And I don't even see them fucking with no nice looking young ladies. Like you go back some years ago, at least the girls that like the girls, see, they didn't got over their little phase now. Now most of these hoes out here is junkyard dog on some take what I can get type of shit. The bulldagger fat and the gal fat. You fat and she fat. What type of shit y'all got going on? Big old motherfuckers. Don't nobody like to get up and clean up. Out to eat ass niggas. And this hoe sitting here in a soulful ass collar polo. Bitch, don't nobody wear polos like that no more. This hoe sitting here trying to dress like her daddy. Come on, fam. This hoe out here in this soulful ass collar shirt, dressed like her dad and shit. You hoes need to let it go. And I'm gonna come out and say it. Y'all ain't still acting like this till y'all got out of church. Y'all ain't still acting like this till y'all got out of church, fam. And I'm sad because honestly, and I feel strongly about this here, bro. We need to go back to church. Niggas ain't still acting like this till niggas all out stop fucking with the church. We need to go back to church. Girl, headed to Sunday school, filled with the Lord is glory. Dun, dun, dun. We learned the holy story. Dun, dun, dun. It was no time to eat. Yeah. Niggas need to go back to church. Tree says you go first. If I knew y'all was gonna come, I would be in there. I would sacrifice. Hell, I'd be the pastor. Now, do you hear me? I would go back. I would be the pastor. I would go back and be the pastor. Because we didn't lost it. I mean, listen, say what you want, but the church had a lot of the culture. The church helped build the culture too. You know, I'm gonna tell you, fam. The church will really realize build you a wife back in the game. Church will build you a wife, man. All that ass side and all that type of shit. Nah, man, not the ones that went to church. And some of us, we old enough to remember that time. Nah, fam, the good ones was at church. Not the ones who can come out late in the apartments with us. Because 9 times out of 10, nigga, something going on in the house that ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? Something in the house that ain't normal, fam. So yeah, we cool, we like, but see, the church girl, she couldn't come outside, so we were torn in between the two. But our heart always was with her though, cause Granny liked her. Granny knew her granny, and she stayed up under her granny. These hoes up under their homegirl who wouldn't even raise her parents them when he ain't pay her no goddamn mind. She been fucking since 12. A few of y'all done fuck. Let me add that. You fuck. Y'all know them chicks you fucked and your homeboy fuck. Come on, somebody. Stop acting like I'm in here by my damn self. Y'all know y'all know who I'm talking about. Nigga, you fuck, your cousin fuck, your homeboy fuck, nigga. And you in love with the bitch. Man, come on, nigga. Don't act like I'm the only one. Don't act like I'm the only one. Othello said, yep, Granny and Papa was show. Oh, Othello, you one of them? Let me find out. So me, Othello, you one of them? But hey, y'all, let's get the lights up. It's 222 in the building. Lock up, toes. Lock up, toes. Now, square business. Cause see, that one that went to church, one thing you knew, she knew how to clean up. You wasn't finna fuck on her easy, nigga. That ain't you ain't just finna come in and get the fucking on her. She can't listen to that goddamn hip hop shit. She don't listen to that, nigga. She don't know nothing about that. She know Aretha. She know Teddy Pendergrass. She know Otis Redding. Man, listen, homie. She know BB and CC Winans, nigga. That looks say church say me. Can I get an amen? Yeah, I think I'm finna start preaching. Come on, come to me, Sister Lux. Come talk to me in the back. Come to me, the Lord says you had something on your mind. Let me put something on your mind. Come on back here, close that door. Cause we don't need no evil spirits creeping in here. Now, on some real shit. See, when you went to church, nigga, the food culture was at church. Ain't nobody mind, nigga. You know how many sweet potato pies, pecan pies was in there, nigga. You talking about fried chicken? It's down there like a cook-off in there, some bitch, nigga. Everybody cooking. Everybody cooking, nigga. Green jam, nigga. You go down the line, nigga. Ham. Everything you need, fam. I don't know what church y'all went to. I don't know what church y'all went to, nigga. Real music, homie. Music that'll make you cry. Don't act like I'm the only one cried in church. Nah, nigga, I ain't talking about nah, I'm talking about that shit that'll touch your soul, nigga. And the heart playing strings on your heart, nigga, and a tear drop. Nah, that you gotta fade that hoe, nigga. Nah, hell nah. Boy, ain't nothing like boy get on them drums. And that nigga hit it. Do-do-doom. Do-do-doom. And the pastor get the stumping. I came up in the Baptist church and the pastor get the stumping. And he get the wiping his head with that motherfucking handkerchief, and the choir director on the piano, and the drummer boy on there hitting them drums. Nah, fam, stop it, bro. You can't get that nowhere else. Ain't nothing. You ain't nothing touched you. Ain't nothing touched your soul like that. Hell nah, fam. Black church, bro. They goddamn black church, fam. That's where all the culture was at. And the pastor was a Mason. Yeah. And he was the watch over niggas. He was the control niggas line of thinking through his messages that he prepared. And them people never knew he was sitting in the back having backroom conversations. Y'all remember y'all used to go to your pastor, y'all would leave y'all church and go over to another church. Y'all ever had that one? We used to play like softball and shit like that against the other church and shit. And you know when it's time to go over there, cause see our people, man, we are giving people, we're big-hearted people. We gonna cook and everything and go over there, right? So when they go over there, you know they showing out. And if you had a mama like mine, she was gonna talk about them. Especially we get over there and it's a church full of black European missionaries and can't nobody cook in this hoe. Greens taste like a soup. Nigga, more juice than greens in this bitch, nigga. And nigga got to bring his own salt and pepper hot sauce. But anyway, yeah, them the times right there. You leave this church, go over there, you get to see all them pretty women over there. And they used to be dressed up, huh? Man, I'm talking about going. Today they call it putting that shit on. Nah, we couldn't mess with them. We couldn't touch them with a 100-foot pole back in the game. Talking about some dressing? You talking about being sharp? Nah, you talking about handsome? You talking about beautiful? Oh, nah. When a motherfucker say you look amazing, when you made a statement, this shit here today, this ain't it. Cause you got your nipples showing and you got your whole back out down to your ass cracked to show you ain't got on no drawers. Now you putting that shit on? Nah, you's a fucking them white old 60, 70 Trump age white men gonna do a boot cane going. What that shit called? No, I don't fuck around. Yeah, everybody shot cum in your motherfucking face, bitch. White boy in your ass, the other one in the pussy, and they just came all in you. And bitch, take a plan B. Yeah, nah, for real. Bitch, hurry up, pop this pill, bitch. It's crazy. These hoes need to go back to church. Cause back then, nah, man, it wasn't about no having nothing. Not everything covered up. Who that was for, fella? It was for her husband. Whenever she get one. This generation here, you know, back in the game, fam. I come out of era where we couldn't fuck unless, you know, we went to prom night. Yeah, nigga, want to fuck on prom night, and we can't fuck unless you gonna marry me after we graduate. Y'all remember that? That's how bad it was. We couldn't come out openly and say, "Hey, I want my dick sucked." What? Nah, fam, I come from a different era. Back then, they taught us only white YT women suck dick. Back then, they taught us, nigga, we would have believed only YT women ate dick until I found my daddy's stash of Playboys with the flicks and the blue magic grease. Yeah, you talking about stash Playboy magazines with his and yeah. It was it's real. Nah, but it was different. See, it ain't about quantity, homie. It's about quality. It's about quality. Value, things that you can value, things that that's precious, things that gain value over time, and that's why we don't see that many people being together. That's why we didn't see you with so many motherfuckers. Like, it's crazy. You can scroll down a person social media and they got about 5-6 lovers on that bitch they hugged up with and happy for the internet, and you don't know that people out here talking about you, fam. People out here talking about you, nigga. People grandmas out here been riding that same dick for 50 years. In the last 18 months, you've been with 5 lovers, man. And that's just what we see. And my thing is, if you got 5 on here, you done fuck 15. That's just my math. Listen, I'm not saying it's accurate. I'm just saying my math. My calculator say if you got 5 niggas on here you caked up with, you done fuck 15. You are out every weekend type of hoe. So I know you gonna go. Oh, you are out every weekend type of hoe. Yep. So I know you fucking. But see, that's the culture. That's what this music culture didn't talk. That this is regular. This is what it is. We need to go back to church. I'm laughing, bro. It sounds like a joke, but I'm gonna tell you, fam, nigga need to go back. See, that's why I ain't never played that game. I wasn't never on that type of time, fam. You feel me? I wasn't never on no being nobody X type of time. I grew up, I ain't had gas, nigga. Motherfucker talking about where you dealing with somebody just ain't claiming, nigga. I ain't. Let me tell you, you ain't gotta. Nah. Somebody said, you ain't gotta do too much. I can see in your eyes you wanna fuck. And you ain't gotta call me your boo, cause as bad as you wanna fuck, I wanna fuck too. Nah, bro. I'm a lifer, so nigga, I had a different value to myself too, bro. First off, we ain't finna be, you know what I'm saying, out here like that, bro. And them hoes, I always wanna, we ain't finna do that, bro. Next year, you spending Christmas with another nigga in his family. Bitch, I'm not. And I'm gonna tell you something, right? Cause when I was young, I had, I'm moving fast, even though it wasn't like that, but it's what people see though. Even though, you know what I'm saying, everybody don't know the real situation of what's going on. Urban say, you sending me down memory, bro. You right. Wednesday at church was live. Oh, yeah. See, I went to church 3 times a week too. I went to church Wednesday. I went to church Fridays and Sundays. It was automatic. My auntie, my grandma's brother was married to this lady named Sally. Sally was Big Mama. Sally was like an old spirit. Sally had, soul out of this world. Blacker than a million midnights. I never forget Ain't Sally, bro. Boy, you pull up in the parking lot, you hear Ain't Sally. You hear me? She led the choir, and you can hear from the parking lot, nigga, big old voice, nigga, break the china in the kitchen. You hear me? Break every china in the cabinet. Man, Sally stayed. We fuck around and moved, and Sally stayed 2 streets over. So we was at church and she'll come pick us up. My mama, when you go, she'll send us out to some. Sally put a nigga in the choir, everything. But and like I say, and her kids and them, how they had to be raised, like them girls and all of that, and they been married for a long time. So motherfucker can't come tell me that the blueprint don't work. I know it worked. Because if I had a choice, I would want the girl that came out of church. That's the one I want. One used to have the white gloves on, and then somebody said the Eastern Star. I don't want that bullshit, man. Cause your uncle was an usher. He used to wear them goddamn gloves. Nah, but I'll be at the side. You know, them was yeah. The value, the you know what I'm saying? And then the person that look, oh, that was you calling out going to church. Nah, homie, them values that they instilled in you, not to be the way of the world. Those things were you didn't see them people amalgamate. You feel me? Now the other chick that you was going after, that motherfucker got three different baby daddies now. You can't go over there and fuck because her baby dad, that nigga then paroled to this whole house. So you can't even go over there, nigga. You can't do no fucking like that, nigga. You paranoid one of these niggas gonna knock on the door. Yeah. That bitch still getting called out to 1 a.m., 1:30. Ain't nobody calling no girl from the church like that. Nah, see, because fellas, you can say we dogs and all of this type of shit here, right? But we know which ones, we know which ones to play with. We know which ones to play with like that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we know which ones to play with. I'm just gonna say that. A lot of these ladies, even when they still have that traditional background upbringing, they still assimilate in certain ways. So niggas feel like he can play with them like that. And they'll call the other ones lame, call them this and that. The other girls will say that. But bitch, you just hiding the pussy. You just hiding the twat. With them little bit ass shorts on. What she say? My daddy would have whooped our ass. Yeah, I be having to check my little girl now. I know she don't know, but hey, you need to take them out. We need to go shopping or something because that is not gonna happen. Yeah, she up at age now, so she want to dress herself and okay, let me, you wearing this. She 8, 9 years old now. That's you done got older now. Like we can't do that no more. Nah, it's little thing, man. But because now motherfuckers assimilating. Remember back then, my parents, they refused to listen to any type of rap or any type of, songs that was, you know what I'm saying, that can fuck you up, fuck your mind up. And so, nigga, we'll ride and listen to all that shit today where a nigga that had a threesome in a love song. I'm trying like, what the fuck? We fucking on her best friend. She didn't pass the weed and bitch they didn't ate a Molly and ate me up in the kitchen and now I got 2 in the bed with me and nigga, this is R&B, nigga. Like, say man, R&B, you tripping? Luther rolling over in the motherfucking grave. Nah, man, Luther used to sing that. Luther them ain't, bro. You can listen to that all the way through without worrying about the kids. Goddamn me getting programmed to come out here and get the fucking while they're a baby. So we need to go back to church. We need to go to church. Big Cirque say, oh, you going somewhere, hot shit different out here. Say the church ain't open for Sunday school no more. Oh, nah, they ain't. Them hoes say they ain't bringing enough money in for Sunday school. Niggas don't get up early. Pastor was out partying and fucking around, snorting and drinking brown liquor the night before. That nigga need an Alka-Seltzer Plus, and that nigga need a goodies, Alka-Seltzer, and that nigga need breakfast pancake. That nigga at first watch in the morning eat pancakes and bacon. That nigga, ain't no more Sunday school. Fucking late. Pastor spun a night or somewhere. Pastor ain't making home. The son and beat him home last night. And he got to get up with look on his breath and come preach for us. Yeah, church starting at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock now. Back in the game, we can get to church and be back before granddaddy watching the football game, goddamn. Yeah, we'll be back for kickoff. Big mama to put them beans on there, then laid that ham hock in the motherfucking crock pot. Green beans on low in that hoe. And we done ran to the church house and came back before granddaddy watched kickoff. That's how we coming. But and I want to ask this: who is the people that taught us that church went good? Because when people say these type of things, they act like we all going to church with everybody. No, homie, we going to church with motherfuckers we know. The only people, everybody in here, we know them. I said a small ass church, nigga, just like back in the game. You feel me? I come out of a little small church like back in the game. Everybody in here know everybody, bro. All the kids know each other. We already know who we want to marry when we grow up. We ain't but 8 years old. You feel me? That type of shit, nigga. It's so who taught us that going to church went cool? Because all they did was disattached us from the culture. And once we were disattached, they came and put this hip hop culture, this hip hop death culture on us. This gangster rap music, this gangster mentality. They came to encourage you to sell drugs in the lyrics, so niggas who hear it want to sell drugs. Encourage you to gang bang, to bang on wax, put it in movies and shit like that, telling us that's how it is living in the hood and all that. Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. We've been living in these same places, nigga. Our grandmas and grandpas lived in this same place. Why they don't know why we any different than them? If that's how it is living in the hood, why I wouldn't call the hood, nigga, when our grandparents were staying here, nigga, when they first bought the house over here? Why wasn't hood then? It was a community then. It was a neighborhood then, homie, that you can go next door and borrow something if you ain't have it, nigga. Everybody out there trying to win yard of the year. Everybody yard manicured, nigga. Ain't no trash, nigga. One thing, you ain't finna walk on nobody's grass. You ain't finna drop no trash out here, neither, homie. Different system, homie. And who told you? Look, say Pan-African, goddamn right. Pan-African and black folks. Black ideology niggas came and told you. And the government, black ideology come out the civil rights movement, which what was the civil rights movement? A political movement. It was a political movement. And now these niggas out here who serving on politics, you feel me? Look what that done got us. Black power then got America filled with immigrants. Black power got immigrants. Black power taught these niggas not to work no job. And somebody will say, oh, well, we ain't getting paid and that. Black power made niggas do that. Niggas had houses, niggas had lights on, niggas had roofs over their head and all that type of shit. Now, what they should have been arguing was for higher wages. You don't tell a nigga to go quit and fuck them jobs, nigga. They got nothing for them to come into, homie. So, yeah, Black Power came out here and told niggas it wasn't cool to vote. So, hold your vote. Hold your vote. Strip you of all your power, homie. Tricked you. Psychologically mind fucked you and came in you. Nigga fucked you and came in your brain. Yeah. Shake your head side to side, nigga. Tell me you don't feel the calm run through your earlobe, nigga. Yeah. The calm don't feel like it and drain down into your nostrils. Shake your head side to side. Tell me you don't feel that calm in the back of your throat, nigga. Nigga done fucked you in the out and came in your head. Black Power told you not to vote. These black niggas who ain't never won nothing, and that's why I'm telling my reparation brothers and sisters, man, get out of there because y'all record is about to be looking just like Ben Crump shit. Y'all gonna be known in history of the niggas who ain't never won nothing. Been out here all this time and ain't nothing changed. That's what it's gonna be, because the reality of the fact is maybe people need to really step back and take into consideration that what they believe to be the truth is never even happened. Why is everyone ignoring you if the shit really happened? They put this nigga, and the whole time they done moved in 1 million YT people a year in the country in the 1900s. But then they came back and told you they was ruling over you for 400 years, and these niggas just got here. They second generation from your grandpa now. Ask them. Ask these people who been alive in World War I, World War II, nigga. What was the situation with YT people now? See, I had these type of conversations with my grandma now. And while she talking, they gonna speak about immigration through they gonna tell you when Mexicans and all of that shit started popping up. Because they remember a time where it was all of them. And so when we look up and we say, okay, they had black towns, and then you look up, nigga, your grandparents lived in a black town, nigga, in a black neighborhood, nigga, with black and supported black businesses. Now today, this shit is niggas out here support black business. Nigga, oh, shut the fuck up, nigga. Before I rob you hoes. You got that shit out Temu, nigga. Don't nobody want it. Nigga, you done jacked the goddamn price up. It was this Temu where probably talking about support black business. See, back now these soul food restaurants out here serving food out the can, trying to trick a nigga. Talking about nigga green beans is green bean. Nigga, you a motherfucking liar. Grandma's Kitchen. Yeah, nigga, the name that whole Grandma's Kitchen, nigga. And they out here goddamn me out the can with it. Look, it's this I was gonna screenshot it, but I'm gonna keep it gangster. That nigga too flaming for me, but I just say that, right? He's a transformer. His name is, what's this nigga name, bro? Big old black ass nigga, man. Darius Cooks. He from Chicago. Darius Cooks. Now, he too flaming. I was gonna screen record it and let y'all hear it, but he be doing too much, fam. I can't sit around that type of shit. That nigga got too much going on. You know what I'm saying? He already did the little airplane man and ate a French fry. He twirling that son bitch, nigga, and bit the tip off for a bit of little tip of his French fry. Nah, man. I say this whole ass. I'm trying to take this shit back to the people. You just said some real shit. I can't even bring this shit back to him. So if y'all know that big old black ass nigga, y'all can follow him on. I'm talking to the women too, because them most of the people that be supporting him anyway. But he on a tour, right? He doing like little reviews on these food joints, and he going to them, and he going to all of the soul food places. Now, mind you, this fat nigga can cook. Well, he ain't a big old. When he started out, he was fat and humble, and then he made his little cookbooks and shit, and he got rich, and now he just out here. He done got a BBL. He done had surgery. Now the nigga out here like he a bad bitch. Big old fat black with Mississippi roots, come out of Chicago. Yeah, now these niggas all in his DM and shit, and now this nigga out here acting like he's a bad bitch. Oh, y'all niggas stood. I can't even look at the chat. That's why I got my head turned on y'all. I ain't looking. Fuck that. Nah, on some real shit though. The nigga came out and he said something real though. Hold on. I'm finna go get it. I'm just not gonna look at it. Hold on, let me go see if I can find this nigga, man. Let me go see if I can find him. Darius Cooks. I need y'all to hear it. Nah, that's not it. That's not it. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Okay, maybe it been here. So he in Houston. He came down here to Houston. He went to French's. He went to Burns Barbecue. He went to a few of these spots. And one thing I can't stand about Burns, bro, you can't even get no size from them. Cause I know that this shit come out the can. And we sit here talking about, man, these businesses ain't how they used to be. I know. These niggas out here taking shortcuts and yeah, they cutting too goddamn short. Hold on, let me go back. He was in Virginia. Okay, here we go. Before y'all tell me up in the comments, I know what's coming. Hey, tell me if y'all can hear this. Tell me if y'all can hear him. This is green beans in a can. Yo. See the thing. Before y'all tell me up in the comments, I know what's coming. Right? I'm in what's known as the South. Right? I'm an hour and 15-minute flight from Atlanta, from Georgia. You know what I mean? I'm literally I'm in the South. Why is this gravy not homemade? Damn, I gotta get out of a can. What? Why are the mashed potatoes? You see what I'm saying? Southern kitchen table. All right, I'll just paraphrase what he's saying, right? So he in Richmond, Virginia. He want to know why so he tastes the green bean. He said these hoes come out the can. The mashed potato is instant mashed potato, nigga. All you gotta do is add hot water. What else they had? The yams out the can. Can I get to the yams out the can? But on the building, they talking about Southern cooking and soul food, and you know they even got these fancy names that'll make you walk in. Man, won't you put on the thing that all this shit come out the can? If you wanted you could have really went to the store and bought you a can of green beans, $1 pack of instant mashed potatoes, and a can of Bruce yams, fam. All that shit less than $2. 75 cents. The can of Bruce yams gonna be about $1.50, $2, and a pack of instant ain't nothing but $1. So you can get all that under $5, man. But you're gonna pay $25 for a soul food plate in here. Yeah, Southern comfort food, Trees. That's what he was at. That's what he was at. And he talked about they had bad everything out the can. No, hold on. Cause no, he said no. Back. I think Southern comfort food was they cooked it there. It was from scratch, but it was nasty. They couldn't cook. But I think they was back there slapping pots and pans. Hold on, let me hear him. I can't. This nigga that smacked 100 times in a 60-second video. Right? I'm in what's known as the South. Right? I'm an hour and 15-minute flight from Atlanta, from Georgia. You know what I mean? I'm literally I'm in the South. Why is this gravy? Why are these? So he say he in Virginia. They call it the South. He say, why the gravy not homemade? Now that's different. You on different type of time, fam, and you ain't even scratching your gravy. Bro, they didn't went in there and got a can of gravy, fam, and opened it with open that bitch with a can opener, nigga. and pulled that bitch over my pole tops and told me them hoes was smothered. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. These niggas they got 2 fly. Man, these niggas got box gravy. And Trees, we don't know that fake ass, fictitious ass restaurant. Hold on, I didn't came back to listen to him to see what he said. Don't get your hopes up, that fictitious ass, because that sounded like when I said it, I said they gotta be YT people cooking out of there. Hold on, let me check.
Why the mashed potatoes? You see what I'm saying? It's Southern Kitchen Table.
I think he said it's called Southern Kitchen Table. Hold on, because he got it wrong.
Southern Kitchen Restaurant.
He said it's either Southern Kitchen Table or Southern Kitchen Restaurant. Some shit. Them Virginia niggas sitting there tapping their fingers, talking about shit. We eat there all the time. Nah, bring it out. What's the name of the restaurant?
Right? It's like, I'm cool with shortcuts, but make the shortcuts make sense. I just left the poker spot before we got here, and the poker spot, pokers, or whatever you call it.
So the other restaurant is called Croker's. Now the Southern Kitchen Table or something like that. Let me look this up and make sure this is a real place. Virginia nigga talking about shit. Nigga, we eat there all the time. Virginia Southern Kitchen Table. Okay, it's called Southern Kitchen Restaurant. It's on North 2nd Street in Richmond, Virginia. Click on that. They send a sign up talking about, yes, we're open. I bet you will. And got the nerve to say reservation. So we making reservations. We gotta RSVP to come up there, and it ain't gonna take y'all that long to warm that shit up out the can. I know y'all ain't fronting back there. Yeah, these niggas want us to RSVP, and they use the gravy. Boy, I'm sick of niggas. New niggas, right? We gotta, these are new niggas. I am sick of new niggas. We got an RSVP for some damn box gravy and instant mashed. Boy, you niggas ain't shit. And they on the news out there in Richmond, Virginia. Look at these niggas. On the news in Richmond, Virginia. The devil is a lie. Mr. Dickerson, Mr. Kenny, and Miss Thomas. They all on the news. And see, that's what be happening. Them white folks will come in there and they'll franchise them. They'll franchise them, and the food will never taste the same again. They'll go in there and franchise them. That's how Frenchies. They used to talk about Frenchies. Yeah, Beyonce used to put in her songs. Frenchies, like, the best fried chicken here in Houston. And then after they franchise, everything, is nothing the same, bro. I just want the chicken. I don't even want. And y'all need to change our grease back there. Who back there? Because see, at first it was a family. When you used to go there, it was a family there, and they was using a family recipe. Burns Barbecue. They all in Kroger's. Yeah, you can find them in Kroger's grocery store now and all this shit here now, right? And you know where they be finding, where them YT people be finding them at the Houston Rodeo. JJ's off of Homestead over there by Houston Garden. JJ's off Homestead. Everybody, Tiny, T.I. wife, they all came there when they went to Houston back when they had their show. Them Negroes went to the rodeo, and some white folks scouted them out. And last time I went there, the dude was cutting the links up. He was cutting me a link, fam, and on the inside it was pink. And I say, man, niggas don't eat no pink meat. Niggas shrugged his shoulders on me. Well, I did what any real nigga do. I said, fuck it, give me a monster baked potato. Yeah, I just started, I damn near ordered the whole menu. and they do like a cafeteria style. You swing it around, and nigga, as soon as I was walking, nigga, I walked right up out there, bitch. Oh, get it away or throw it away. Get it away or throw it away, nigga. Ho ass nigga, y'all out here showing out for these white folk, nigga, motherfucking meat. How the hell your sauce is pink on the inside, nigga? Look, say Frenchie was good, but my hands got swollen from the south. Man, Frenchie's trash. Fake ass cornbread muffins. I mean, just embarrassing. Real niggas go to Timmy Chain anyway, nigga. We don't, nigga, fuck that Frenchie shit, nigga. Real niggas go to Timmy Chain, nigga. yeah. Every real nigga in Houston know Frenchies ain't never fuck with Timmy Chain, nigga. And Timmy Chain got rats and roaches. Give a fuck about them rats and roaches, nigga. That bitch smell like mothballs, and it look like Selmo 1 county jail, nigga, downtown in Houston, nigga. So many burglar bars, nigga, and locks, and nigga, electric doors, and that some bitch, nigga. But the Kool-Aid good. Yeah, the Kool-Aid good, nigga. And that balls, nigga. Akiri say rats and roaches. Akiri, don't act like y'all ain't got no little hood spots out there in DC that y'all used to frequent. Everybody know them we buy, you buy, we fry, little Chinese markets. Them hoes like a bayou. All you niggas, y'all all done ate up out of them spots. Them hoes smell like a dead body in that bitch, nigga, and it really be a dead body in there. You know ain't no sewage drainage around this hoe, nigga. Why it smell like sewer water in this hoe? And you niggas in there eating the shit out them fried rice and fried chicken and fried rice, nigga. Y'all in there eating them shrimp fried rice, nigga. Them hoes give you a big old box, a family size, nigga, for $5. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all know damn well, nigga, we all done been there, nigga. $5, and you get a can of soda water with it. Yeah, back then they give you a can of soda water with that bitch too, nigga. Looks, but you know some real niggas in Detroit. In Detroit, y'all got them we buy, we fry spots out there too. Y'all done ate out them y'all niggas, y'all ate up out them hoes. It stank. The fish had a little twang to the bitch and everything, nigga. See, you can't eat it now, but back then we used to fuck around. And it was like niggas was immune to it or something, right? Cause that shit ain't make us throw up a nut. It was like niggas was immune to it, boy. We ain't get sick or nothing off that shit, nigga. But I know them Chinese say, boy, these some super niggas, boy. These some, and y'all niggas eat the combination rice too. Yeah, your little puppy that's been missing. That little dog that chased everybody down the street. That hoe that went missing. You still keep your stick on you. Yeah, y'all nigga ride bikes and the dogs run out and chase you down that hoe, nigga. Well, you done ate little Timmy, nigga. Timmy combination rice, nigga. You wonder why you been walking through this motherfucker, nigga. You think they done chained Timmy up. Bullshit. Timmy, nigga, back there on the grill, nigga. Hurry up and buy. All right, man, let's get to it, man. So nigga showed out last night. Trump then took off on Biden. I think the Dems set him up and put him in there to lose. So now they out here talking about getting a replacement for him. And a lot of niggas don't want to see it. And you don't see YT people keeping it hard. But niggas jumping out there. And you know why? Because they know they ain't got no place for niggas in that other administration. They not finna hire them unless you act like Tim Scott. Let's walk.
Making their way off the CNN debate stage. Looks like Jill Biden, the first lady, has come out. Former President Trump walking off the stage. The first debate of the 2024 campaign and the earliest presidential debate
in this campaign so far. And a lot of it has to do with, first of all, there was a deep frustration about Trump's lies. I mean, he lied a lot tonight. But the
nigga, we America. We don't give a fuck about it. Y'all shoot unarmed black men here, nigga, and put the shit on the news, nigga. You think we some pussy ass nigga worried about a lie? Nigga, we get lied to every motherfucking day. Nigga, this is America. Y'all think y'all finna swim? Nigga, y'all know how much y'all done fucked up this country? Nigga, church, nigga, God, nigga, ain't none of that type of shit here, nigga. Everybody on savage time around this hoe, nigga. Think we give a fuck if a nigga lied?
The problem for Biden was that Trump was able to take sometimes incredible falsehoods and turn them into some kind of argument, whereas Biden's answers were, in a lot of cases, not coherent, deeply problematic, that he was not able to take pretty straightforward answers.
Bitch, shut up. Now, Biden came out today, right? Biden did a little press conference earlier. He came out there. He said, no. I know I'm not the youngest. I'm not the youngest, man. So I don't walk like I used to. Talk like I used to. Biden say, but when you fall down, you stay down. I mean, damn. When you fall down, I mean, get down. I mean, shit. When you fall down, you get back up. This nigga. Biden say, sometimes in life we all fall down. But when you fall down, you stay down. Say, man, come get your boy, man. He ain't gonna get it, fam. It's cool. The nigga did a foe. I mean, vice president. It's cool, fam. That nigga hit that hoe. He had on shades and everything, nigga. He threw the little arm up with it, nigga. Put the hand on the forehead. God damn it. Cause look, after Trump took off on the last night, they came back and said, well, you know, Biden had a cold. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about all that. Nigga, can you be the president or not? Ain't no sick days, hoe ass nigga.
I don't know who it is who could
Look
go
at
to
this
Joe
nigga
Biden.
here. Boy, this nigga here something else. He's a 13 colony nigga. Niggas trying to find out who went around the world and colonized and all. Well, you goddamn it, you looking at them. And these niggas that be on these news stations, they ain't sitting on that whole 20 years for nothing, nigga. These niggas got the bloodline. Then who gave him all? Then somebody gave him a big old bankroll of money. Somebody came out and gave that nigga a couple $100 million or something, right? And the other boy laid up with a white boy. What's his name? They fired him.
And say you need to do this. Number one, and the question is again, like I'm just telling you, to Abby's point, I've been doing this for 30-something years, going on 40 years, and I have never ever had what happened on this thing tonight happen in the middle of a debate.
I told y'all, bro, you don't get these type of jobs, bro. You doing 10, 20, 15, because you got to raise generations. Generations have to hear your voice. Your local news station woman, nigga, they still on the news, been on there since you was a little kid. Nah, it's a science to it, homie. It's a programming. And you got to be from the bloodline. You think who is these niggas to come on and do a show every night and then they get to host a presidential debate? And you think it's a regular nigga here? Come on, man.
It started early and it continued. And to Van's point, Van made a very important point. These are people who love Joe Biden, who credit Joe Biden for kicking Donald Trump out of the White House. They're Democrats. The Democratic Party is a very diverse party. It fights about a lot of things. It has generational issues. It's had regional issues and everything else. The thing that unites the Democratic Party is trying to keep Donald Trump from getting back into the White House. They love Joe Biden for kicking him out. They don't want him back. They came into this debate nervous that Biden was in a weak position. They leave this debate panicked.
John, if you love the guy, how could you put him out there?
That's hard.
If you love him, if you love Joe,
know this better. These guys know this better because they talk to them. There's this legacy in the Democratic.
it was actually dealing that if there were and so there were people. This is the 60s, okay? Voters choose the nominee. He is the nominee. Only he can decide whether he's going to continue. And as you point out, and as Kate knows,
That was painful. I love Joe Biden. I work for Joe Biden. He didn't do well at all. He did not do well at all. And he looked, I'll give you the analysis. You kind of have the old man versus the con man. I can walk you through how I'm supposed to see it and say it, but I just want to speak from my heart. I love that guy.
Nigga sound like a mistress, huh? They was more than friends, huh? He sound like they were, nigga, tell us, nigga, go on, come out and say it. That nigga fucked, didn't he? Did he fuck? I love that man. Nigga sound like Granny when Big Daddy passed away. Yeah. Yeah, man. He's a good lover looking at nigga. Say Joey B, get on that Niagara and still, he might can't walk straight, but he can still throw that dick in the straight line though. Yeah, that nigga say Joey B can't walk and talk straight, but he can still line that dick up in you.
That's a good man.
Oh, say that nigga got that good dick.
He loves his
Woody
country.
Woodpecker looking at nigga. Y'all been seeing how Joey B shit come down in the back of the straight. That nigga look like Woody Woodpecker.
He's doing the best that he can, but he had a test to meet tonight to restore confidence of the country and of the base, and he failed to do that. And I think there's a lot of people who are going to want to see him consider taking a different course now. We're still far from our convention, and there is time for this party to figure out a different way forward if he will allow us to do that. But that was not what we needed from Joe Biden, and it's personally painful for a lot of people. It's not just panic, it's pain of what we saw tonight.
And if I may just add to that, I think Joe Biden lost in the first 3 minutes. I think a lot of voters probably tuned out, and millions of people are having conversations with friends of if the president is up to the task and if he should step aside. And I'm someone who believes the former president is a threat to democracy. I think he is a threat to the America as we know it. He wants to fundamentally change our institutions.
It needs to be changed. America is broke. America then went out here and tricked with every country in the map, out here getting pimped out by NATO and some hoes. Y'all steady sending niggas out to go get unalived in these fake ass wars that other nigga problems. Because other motherfuckers want to get them some power, want to usurp some power and take somebody else's minerals and resources on their land. And y'all niggas homeboys, so y'all ride with it because all you got to do is send some po-ass YT man, a Mexican, or one of these niggas out here who just using you hoes to get some free college tuition and a motherfucking paycheck. Yeah, nah, let's keep this shit real. And y'all know they using y'all, so you say, you know what, bitch? 3 houses in the car, I'm paying your ass, nigga. Grab that rifle, and you see that nigga there, that nigga said, fuck my mama. Go get him. Yeah, that nigga said, fuck my mama, and I don't like that nigga, man. Go take care of this shit.
He has laid out what his plan is. I am not confident that that is the man to take him on. You cannot tell me democracy is on the line and then give that performance tonight. If based on that, in 18 weeks, Donald Trump will be the president-elect.
The people doing focus groups tonight, and we'll see if our style group with Laura Coates confirms this, say that Biden actually scores pretty well on the issues when he's talking about the substance. And Trump's numbers went down both because he was ducking questions, he was lying about some things, and he was refusing to answer. And some of it was the tone. They don't like him. So when you see that, when you see sort of the statistics, you're going to look at like, oh, that's a mixed bag. But to Vance's point about the president's performance, that's what caused the panic. So,
man, shut up. So when the news get out there and start saying it, all they telling you is they want Biden out of there. They want to get him out of there. Now check these niggas out. Since they say the Dems are in panic mode right now, i.e. be looking forward to a new nigga they gonna pump up. Well, you got niggas out here in white folk business, right? Talking about what needs to happen as if somebody listened to a bullshit ass nigga and they sit here and watch y'all betray y'all people. Why do you think they want to ride with you, nigga? You think they think you like them, nigga? Cause you licking on their shoes and shit.
She phrased it among Democrats right now. Based on what you saw, is that panic warranted?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I went back today and looked at the 2020 presidential debates with Biden, and he looks like a very different person. And so this defeat by Biden was not like Obama's defeat with Mitt Romney in 2012, where he had a bad day. This is about fundamental, you know, with-itness ability. And so it certainly did raise the possibility that this guy can't just beat Joe Biden. To win an election, you have to have a strategy. And Biden has gone through several what I thought were plausible strategies. Big plausible strategy number one, use fiscal stimulus to really turbocharge the election. You get these working class voters coming to your side. Didn't work. Second, really create a positive economy so everybody's prospering. Inflation. And the third strategy was the State of the Union address really worked for Joe Biden. So let's move up the debate and he'll prove that he's vibrant and young enough to beat this guy. And that's the third failed strategy. So I don't know if it's time for me or anybody to call for him to step down, but I want to see a strategy.
Kim, we saw him almost a different person in North Carolina today, even last night after the debate. He has a new line. He's saying, you know, I don't debate like I used to. I don't walk like I used to, but I do know how to tell the truth. Is that kind of messaging now, is that enough to calm the concerns that are clearly spreading in Democrats right now?
Well, I think it's too soon to know whether it calms the concerns. Listen, I understand the concerns. I was watching the debate like everyone else. There were moments that were difficult to watch, gut-wrenching to watch too. But it was still one day. He was not that same person later on that day in Atlanta, and he wasn't, as you said, that same person in North Carolina, but he also has an entire term of presidency to run on. In addition, even if he did not say, yes, he missed a lot of key points. I think it was a terrible performance.
Listen to her caping. That was just one bad day. Oh, Massa gonna be all right now. Massa, that same day, Massa was okay. Cause all these niggas want a job, right? All these hoes know they finna be back reporting. Remember when when Obama was in there, MSNBC was running Sharpton. Soon as Obama got his ass about it there, Sharpton had, we ain't heard from him since. That hoe taking selfies on Instagram, about 102 pounds. Looking like a recovering, looking like a recovering old school woman who just got off them drugs with his shit laid back, big head, bobblehead,
any measure. I expected him to come out and make a clear layup on issues like abortion when Donald Trump was standing there lying about it, one of his many lies of that night, and he couldn't even manage that. But I think that Democrats are very, very good at fretting. That's what's happening right now. I think it would be good to take a breath, sit back, look to see how it's landed and if it's moved voters at all before making big sweeping calls for something that would be very difficult to do, which is to change horses on the last lap of the race.
David, as Kim noted there, Mr. Trump once again repeated a number of lies we've heard before on things like immigration and abortion and on January 6th, all issues that really do resonate with voters. They went largely unchecked in the debate. So if you were watching that debate as, you know, a cautious Republican or a curious independent, how do you feel about Trump today?
Yeah, lies don't change votes. I mean, one thing, this is Marine Le Pen, you go up and down. What changes votes is not facts, it's beliefs. And you can get your facts wrong as long as you tell the story people believe in, they will vote for you. And so we care about the facts. That's our business. So we really care about it. But it just turns out to be a political reality. If you tell the narrative they believe in, they'll ignore the facts you tell. And the narrative Trump believes in has a lot of resonance in this country. The first is inflation's really hurting us. The second is the system is broken and we need some guy who's just going to bulldoze the thing down. And that's a simple story, but it has a lot of resonance with voters right now. And Joe Biden, unfortunately, epitomizes it because of the career he's had. And I think it's been one of the great careers in American politics. Mm-hmm. And I personally think he's been a very successful president, but he's an insider. And it's just tough to be an insider right now. In the Western Europe, all around the world, it's just tough to be an insider.
I mean, Kim, he's had this record to run on, as you pointed out, as we've heard from his surrogates, as Governor Walz was telling me as well. But there is the forward-looking voter right now, right? Thinking about the next 4 years for folks who were dissatisfied, discontented with the candidates watching last night. What do you think they took away from watching that exchange?
Yeah, I think that lies matter more than you may believe that they do in this case, especially given what he's lying about. We have seen the former president lie about or not even agree to accept the results of the election and lie again about fraud that was committed in the last one. We know that Americans care about democracy. They saw January 6th and they know that isn't true.
Man, so you ain't hear nothing your partner on side you just said. Now, he threw some shit out there saying he don't fuck with Trump, but he said he ain't gonna hate on him. Say Trump talking that shit that niggas is feeling right now. And here you come, Trump jump out here talking about, bitch, your husband lie to you all the time. Bitch, do you sit there? I guess you feeling real democratic too, huh? Talking about some democracy. We care about democracy. Stop it.
True. We know that Americans care about access to abortion. And we saw Donald Trump lie and say,
if they care about access to abortion, why they around here fucking raw like they is? Yeah, these niggas around here fucking raw and often. They fucking raw and often. Niggas ain't thought about no motherfucking abortion.
Say, oh, everything's fine. It was returned to the states. Everyone loved it. Of course, that is not the case. There are people being airlifted out of states where abortion is banned. Maternity mortality is going through the roof. It is a health care crisis.
Woman, that's enough. Only niggas, right? And we know y'all want more. Y'all feel like the more people that y'all can have on this earth is the more slaves y'all can have. Check. They said you better not kill my slave, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. You better not unalive none of my slaves out here. Bring them to this world and give his ass, oh yeah, he finna work. Cheap labor. Unalive none of mine. Now let's go over here where they shucking and jiving. Boy, they showed they ass last night. So this is right after the debate, right? Boy, they showed naked ass.
Biden is. You might have a lot of people who won't cast the vote for Biden based on what they saw tonight, even though they might have.
What do you make of the debate?
I want to make sure that the free press is on.
Step back. Step back. Please step back.
Debate.
On his record, on his vision for the future. And I'm old-fashioned. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I'm not looking for a performer. I'm looking for someone that can deliver results for the American people.
Governor, that was a disastrous performance, wasn't it?
Well, I think the performance of the last 3 years has been anything but. I think he's delivered for the American people. He's laid out an economic plan, laid out a vision for the future, and he delivered on substance.
Hey, y'all hear that? This the guy right here. These Negroes say gonna get them reparations in California. Woo! It never rains in Southern California. It never rains. It never rains in Southern California.
Donald Trump was a disaster tonight because he couldn't. I mean, the lies. No, I think the issue around his voice and it may have had a cold or something. But I mean, look, that's not why I like the president.
Sorry, Senator.
While we're all here, hold on, y'all.
So I did.
I want to make sure that the free press is all right.
We're good.
So
I wonder why when it get to his part, it ain't acting right.
Of the debate and the performance of President
Simply running for the.
Oops, sorry.
Oh my God.
Everybody want to race to see what the niggas got to say, right? Y'all see all them cameras? Y'all see all them cameras right there? Guess who everybody racing to go see? Guess who the star of the show is? Y'all see all them cameras? Guess who the star? You niggas. Well, I ain't gonna say because we ain't nothing like him. Check him out. This is who everybody want to know what they got to say. Why is everybody so interested in what the niggas got to say? So when we look up and Donald Trump said it last night, Trump say they are bringing immigrants over here by the millions to replace the citizens of America. He said, when I get in office, you're going to see the largest deportation that ever existed in the history of histories. They said, Trump, you going to send them back? He said, all of them. They said, what if they got jobs and all that? Well, they fired. Some bitch ass is fired, nigga.
What do you make of the debate?
I want to make sure that the free press is all right.
We're good. So what do you make of the debate and the performance of President Biden today?
I think that the contrast between these two men could not be more stark. And I hate to admit this because I'm somebody who's in politics, but
this the nigga right here. What them Georgians at? Where them Georgians at? Cause he representing for the state of Georgia. Georgia. I'm leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. I'm leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no hand in the back. Let's walk.
Almost forgot how much Donald Trump lies. I mean, the man stood there and lied for 90 minutes straight. That's a rare talent. But it's not one we need in the Oval Office. I think you all are talking about style. And the people I'm talking to in Georgia, listen, let me finish. The people I'm talking to in the state of Georgia, they're not focused on style. They're thinking about their families. They're thinking about whether or not they can afford child care so they can get to work.
Nigga, why you ain't? I thought Georgia was black excellence. Why you ain't got niggas out there shining? Why y'all ain't got nothing? Come on, fam. See, that's the difference right there, though. And when we talk about people being brought over here to usurp the population and to basically for the government to, I use Trump words, take the place of a people. And what was that? That was because the infrastructure was built up already. The systems were in place. Them hoes were running on autopilot at this time. But guess what? Can't nobody pass nobody the keys unless a nigga already got the door open. So once the door opened in the 20th century, this mass organized immigration, right? Because what Trump said, what was Trump? Why did Trump say the reason for all the immigration is? The reason for the immigration, Trump opinion was for these people to get voters. So when we go back, we see the Black Caucus out here doing what? Trying to help these people get reparations? No, of course not. Well, not the niggas from America, but they was out here trying to fast track the immigrants. They wanted them on the fast track to citizenship. The Black Caucus out here talking about they want to fast track the citizenship for the immigrants that's coming over here from South America. They didn't came from Africa. They done had them walk through South America, come into Mexico, and make it come across the border, posing as a Mexican or a South American. Whole time they from Ghana, Cameroon, and all these other places. And when they got here, they act like they remember the famous picture of the dude getting the whip on his back. That was the trick. They say we gonna run this one. This whole hill, nigga. This a knockout blow. Them hoes gonna drop to their knees, nigga, on this one. We finna have the church house full. Get the pastors on the line. We finna run this shit. Call them Black Power niggas. Call our Pan-African buddies. We need this shit all on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. Get a couple niggas to organize down there. We finna run this some bitch. And then you look up, nigga, and all the posts going viral. These same old names, nigga, they out here. They shit going viral. They didn't got caught up in a little controversy too. In this way, now they'll be able to control the conversation on both ends. Where the niggas on the outside and the niggas on the inside. Check. That's how this shit go, nigga. And look at your boy.
What was Donald Trump's answer to that? He doesn't care. The reason he couldn't answer.
My bad, goddamn it. I didn't hit that goddamn weed, nigga. And nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Don't say nothing bad about Trump, nigga. We sliding. Now, what I was trying to say was, I think it's a black face hiding behind the Dems. It's a black face back there. It ain't nothing that the Dems can do without using niggas. You know how they ended up in what was the last trick they played on you? Where they brought out Harris. And they took you back to HBCU check. And what they do, they came in, that was a straight attack on black women. See, they are very direct in their audience. They don't give a fuck about us, and you know what I'm saying? And man, they can care less. It's so many niggas be acting like this shit we doing is a threat. This shit ain't no god. This ain't no threat. Listen, we ain't even got a political party. Black folks got their own political party. Ask me what they call the Dems. They are in bed fucking them with no pay. Yeah, the black community are sex workers to Washington, D.C. They are merely sex workers who don't get paid, who actually got to pay the pimp. Every time they need them, they just come through and slut them out. And all they got to do is get them riled up. They send a white boy out there posing in front of a cotton field. They get a lawman to go out there and body slam one of these niggas and beat shit out of them, stomp the shit out of them, and put up a GoFundMe for the nigga when you niggas start screaming and hollering. Get their little agents to come out here and get on these social medias and pump it up. Oh, we got to fight back and get these niggas riled up. Black folks are a political organization. That's what it means to be black. Black ain't got nothing to do with, you ain't the color black, so nigga, that'll automatically out the top tell you that this shit ain't really what you thinking it is. That ought to be number one. The fact that it just came out, that ought to be number two. If people was alive long enough to remember a time when nobody was calling them black, but they called them colored, come out down here in the South. Call them colored, they ain't call them black. So guess what? The people that was behind this organization, let me take you back to 1898. Back in 1898, in a place called Wilmington, North Carolina. Town flourishing, homie. Politics down in that area was Republican. Well, at this time, they was trying to get their little shit off the ground. They had a party called the Dems. Well, the Dems trying to get they play off the ground. So they came in. You had these immigrants here. Because at this time, white folks win, YT people win shit. You hear me? This 1898. I need you to keep up with me. Watch this. Somebody said, oh, they was the president running the country. Nigga, just did these blues, homie. You been lied to. They didn't play it on you. They were just starting to build him up at this time. So the Dems had to play. Dems sent him out here. Dems brought him over here. Oh, you don't believe me? Nigga talking about source up. Oh, nigga, read today's paper, nigga. What they doing now? Immigrants over here. Goddamn president, ex-president, presidential candidate for this year just said that it's immigrants being brought over here by this administration to replace the citizen over here. All I got to do is ask you how many immigrants a year came to America in last year. Over 2 million. Over 2 million. That's too damn much. Ellis Island was only sending 1 million through. They were sending 1 million YT people over here. So for them to have so much power, homie, I just need you to watch what's going on today, because it's right there in our face. The shit they doing today is a play that this side of the field been having going on. They say, why niggas so loyal to him? Where they trick niggas? Do you know? Let me tell you the story. You know the story they give us on why Negroes love them some Democrat. Guess what the story is? I'm gonna tell you this: how much they think about you, right? They say niggas love the Dems because the Dems offered a welfare program. Tell me y'all heard that one. Tell me y'all heard that one. The Dems offered y'all niggas a welfare program. Hold on. Yeah, sure. The let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Let me find it. So this was in the 30s. This was in the 30s. And you know what? They said niggas didn't have the right to vote at that time. Really? Really? I'm gonna have to do a build on this. I'm gonna have to do a build on this. So they done offered y'all a food stamp card and you hoes just gonna go like that, fam? You gonna eat the dick for the rest of the stamps on the food stamp card, huh? Damn. So, shit. Damn. You ain't even drunk, fam. You just had 2 Budweisers. You sure? Shit. We need to go back to church. We need to build our own churches, man.
Is he's not thinking about those people. He's thinking about the people he gave the lion's share of that $2 trillion tax cut to. People like him, the wealthiest of the wealthy. He has spent his whole life thinking about himself and nobody else. And nowadays, because he is under such a vast criminal cloud, he is obsessed with himself. He's not simply running for the White House. He's running from the jailhouse. That's his problem. We need a president who's focused on the American people.
Who's attached to me?
I literally got the back of
Sorry.
Hold on, let me fast forward it up. They got a little round circle with the niggas in it now.
To fully represent the rich diversity of the Biden-Harris
congressional seats in New York, and he's going to do very well on the ballot in New York State.
And then one more. Nikki Haley just tweeted that it's time to replace Joe Biden. They're going to replace him. But I heard you say that they're not going to, that he's going to be the Democratic nominee. Do you think there's no chance of them doing something right before the DNC?
Look, Joe Biden is on the ballot this November. We will defeat Joe Biden. Democrats, they are getting desperate because they know what of a disaster it was, including Biden insiders and Biden campaign people who have told folks on background that it's been a disaster and avoided the spin room because they know it was just a historic failure for Joe Biden. But look, Donald Trump is going to defeat Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the sitting president of the United States, and Donald Trump's going to beat him this November.
Where are you? Your camera up high. It'll be good. It'll be great, guys. 15 seconds.
Can everyone take a step back? I'm being pushed.
15 seconds. All right, guys. And we're going to Hey, 1 second, guys. We'll do it after. Go. Great. Proud to be joined here today with members that fully represent the rich diversity of the Biden-Harris coalition. Look, tonight, I think what you saw, again, what we knew what we were going to see coming into the night, which is a very clear contrast, a very clear choice in this election. What you saw out of Donald Trump tonight was a man who took the stage and lied the entire night, grew increasingly unhinged throughout the night, and reminded...
Bro, y'all ain't finna look at that head. That's how these barbers trying to have me out here, fam. I ain't going. I'm finna go dread. I'm finna be a dread head. I ain't going. I might as well just start growing my hair out. Go on, get that ugly stage over with. Listen to these dudes. And when niggas became so important to YT people, why they gotta go know what the niggas talking about? Cause these people right here, they hold the keys to the black vote. And just cause these people feel like they are part of these groups that are rebelling against quote unquote black powerism, they don't understand that nigga, just like the Dems need the Republicans need the Dems. So it's the same game. So yeah, they gonna have people out here talking about we want reparations, and if the government they gonna give us this and that, you don't never see them do nothing though, right? They just got somebody out there to make sure y'all niggas don't get to tripping like y'all really trip. And so the same thing that these so-called leaders out these messages that sound like they going against these people right here, and when you look at them, they act just like them, don't they? All the time, if they can go sit in that room right there and talk with them niggas, and you wouldn't even tell that's the one out there on the internet causing all that trouble. Control opposition. So, especially when you look up and you ain't got shit and you've been fighting this fight for how long? Nah, it's real, homie. So, and look at the head on this young man's shoulders. Bullet head ass nigga, boy. They be out here talking about Indian name. That's how you get an Indian name, nigga. Yeah, when he was an adult, they gave him an Indian name. I bet. Bullet head ass little boy.
The American people by the end of the debate exactly why they fired him in the first place 4 years ago. In contrast to that, you saw President Biden take the stage and did exactly what he did over the course of the last 4 years, fight relentlessly on behalf of the American people. He fought through a cold and he made the case for his historic record of accomplishment, everything from 15 million jobs, 800,000 manufacturing jobs, the work that he has done since the day he took office to lower costs for Americans, capping the cost of insulin at $35. The work that he's done.
Stop it, bro. Don't try to take Trump work. Trump brought the insulin to the game. Stop it. He brought the insulin to the game, fam. And Biden came right behind him with it, you know, try to put his stamp on it. But see, tell me this here, bro. Why they don't go this hard for the problems that the so-called black community have? Why they not out here politicking like that for those things? For the infrastructure. Why when we can look at everybody else around here, everybody got infrastructure? Niggas want to, man, listen, bro, I really can, you know. A lot of people out here doing it on the low level, you know, like the Hebrews, they out here with the 501c3s and shit. You know, when you look over there, nigga, at the Cherokee Nation, these ain't no tribe, bro. Somebody came and just told you some shit. These niggas at work, when you go in there, they got boardrooms. They council ain't no different. Listen, bro. Some of you niggas on the council at work. It ain't no different. What you think niggas in there doing in boardroom meetings? It's the same shit. That's why everybody showing up in suits and ties. Can't get an amen. Nigga, if this was just our shit and our government, nigga coming in here in some house shoes. Right on. Can't get an amen, because I know I will, nigga. I might not feel like this shit this morning, nigga. I'm just getting up. I ain't took my do-rag off in this bitch. Yeah, nigga, I'm yawning like a hoe. Nigga, give me 10 minutes to wake up. Nigga, let this coffee kick in. But when you looking at hoe, nigga, everybody around that hoe, nah, bro. Niggas ain't woke niggas up on the game. They been around here talking about Let's go buy some land and build small homes on it and feel like that's a revolutionary idea. While these other people out here, they own the small homes. You feel me? Nah, bro, they got the property, they got all of this shit here, and they just set up their company, nigga, which they run as a government because that is a status you can hold here in this corporation. It's all everything going around is business. These niggas selling their products and shit, right? So look, you used to go to this little Mormon joint, the Latter-day Saints of Jesus Christ, and I used to deliver to them. And they have warehouses, homie. Not only that, but they grow their potatoes, they grow all of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They tomatoes, everything. One of their biggest things that they getting rich off of, a lot of people don't know. Watch this here. I asked the chat thing, so I won't assume, you know. Do any of y'all know one of the resources that the Latter-day Saints use to make a hefty profit off of? Can anyone of y'all guess that one? Let me help you out. Peanuts. Well, shit. What they doing with the peanuts? Chief, watch this here. Nigga, peanut butter. They make peanut butter. They make it in a warehouse. Ask me how I know, because I've been in the warehouse so much that when I walk through there, they don't say nothing to me no more. You know what I'm saying? Because they were so used to me. You know what I'm saying? And I look around and I look at them. All of them look the same. And how they run they play, they have like little children, like the girls and all, the way that they dress. It's a whole program, and you can catch if you looking at them other people that's around there, like the regulars, not the people that's in the position of power. Or, you feel me? I can feel them niggas looking at me. They don't want you to say nothing to them, right? If you ever seen that movie Get Out, it's similar to that. In these groups, these organizations, they have families. A lot of times, the people don't even come from the family, because if you know anything about the Mormons, they adopt. You feel me? So, and that's a part of their story when they got to Utah about them taking children from you know, the people in the area, and you know, they start running these adoption programs, and they would take these different bloodlines and they would breed into them. These niggas on some real freaky psycho Jason shit, nigga. Do you hear me? They'll breed into them. They even got a thing where they'll baptize somebody for people ancestors. So when people be saying they real big in genealogy, let me see this. Check me out. They so a motherfucker with it. They look for like historical people, big people in time, historical people, right? And they like to try to attach them, and they want to find out who these ancestors are in these bloodlines. Because just like, look it up, nigga, they was doing this here in Utah. They breed into those bloodlines. So let's take like Charlemagne the Great, right? They'll go back and find ancestors of Charlemagne who live in now. How would they be able to obtain this here? With the records. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the things that they're doing with the records. Another one, they'll see you know, in their operation, they go seek people to bring them into them, right? When you come in, this is one of the things they gonna bust down your genealogy, homie. You better believe it. And if you of somebody important or somebody on their list, because they got lists out there, homie, because they know about the ancient bloodlines. And these who they looking for, and they want to breed into them. And you got bilk ones from all across the country. Them niggas whole rank. Nah, bro, it's some real shit going on out here. Meanwhile, niggas dancing on TikTok. Niggas following trends on TikTok. It's some niggas out here ain't got no TikTok accounts. They'll baptize somebody in the group. You can get baptized for somebody else's ancestor. They pick random, they tell you it's random people. They ain't looking for random people, homie. They'll go back in the motherfucker genealogy, bro. Look this shit up. Look it up. They'll go back in somebody's genealogy and baptize for the person in the name of the person. And then into the open, they'll be saying, you know, wash away their sins. And then, you don't know if this motherfucker ever sinned. You don't know him. And niggas that come out here talking about take a DNA test. Well, why they ain't doing DNA tests and randomly? Nah, homie, they looking through the records. They got their hands on the records. That's what you better know. Let's walk.
On the cap prescription drug costs out of pocket for our seniors at $2,000 annually, the work that he's going to continue to do in a second term. And Donald Trump, you saw somebody who repeatedly refused to say that he would accept the results of the election once again, the same way that he did so in 2020. We saw the way that that played out most violently on January 6th. He is all but promising to do that again if he loses this election again. He's already spent his months out on the stump saying that there's going to be a bloodbath if he loses this election. He reminded the American people in prime time of that very pledge tonight. We saw him talk about the fact that Roe v. Wade, the overturning of Roe v. Wade, was a great thing. Once again, as he is out on the stump every day, talking about the fact that these extreme state-level abortion bans are playing out brilliantly. That is the fundamental contrast that the American people saw as this debate played out over the course of the night. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett.
Hello, everyone. So I represent Texas, and we know that abortion is on the ballot. And to be
this ain't Texas. Ain't no hold 'em. Now lay your card down. Pop your legs. Now, little mama. A couple of my black power friends say you ain't like us. You represent Texas. They say you ain't from nowhere around these parts. They say you crossed the waters to get to this sound bitch. Little mama, I have my black power friends say you crossed them waters. I will cross the ocean to colonize. I will come and bring you the truth. Tell you anything you want to hear.
Be clear. Tonight we saw two things. People can choose between a con-in-chief or a commander-in-chief. And so what we saw was someone who sat up there and was acting as if he was some used car salesman that wanted to just tell us whatever and pretend as if it was fact. The reality is that our president submitted to you what looks like substance. The substance of the issue is simple. We have somebody that is bragging about the fact that he took Roe v. Wade away from us. Whereas we know the next step. They've gone after
Little mama, this stage too big for you. Little mama, you sound really, really elementary. This is only the presidential race. Now how you gotta be on your best shit? They got 1,000 cameras in your face. And you sitting here reading off the little script. You trying to memorize your ball. See, it's good to just be yourself. If you really had something to say, you'll say it with your heart. Fuck the script. He really gonna sit in our face and tell us Roe v. Wade? Man, nigga, man, we ain't never even heard of Roe v. Wade. You got niggas out here who ain't never heard of Roe, the V, or the Wade. Do you hear me? Can give a fuck about it. Y'all tripping, fam. Whoever done wrote that little script for you, and I'm gonna pass it over to Jasmine Crockett. My homegirl from Hawaii named Jasmine Crockett.
Pristone. They want to go after contraception. And unfortunately, in the state of Texas, they're talking about instituting the death penalty. What the American people have to decide is that they're going to choose themselves. This election isn't about all of the lies that Trump is selling you. What it's about is the facts. The facts are that he took that right away from us, and he wants to take more rights away from us, and he did not shy away from it. Every time he didn't want to answer a question, he just decided to deflect. The reality is that people are dying. We had over 26,000 women that were impregnated in the state of Texas alone in the last year since the Dobbs decision as a result of rape. That is unacceptable. You all know the story of Kate Cox. You know the story of Dr. Jannard. You know the story of women that are potentially losing their lives. And so there is only one clear choice, and that clear choice is Joe Biden and the blue team. And that's exactly why we're here.
All right, Senator, we are now going to Senator Warnock. Senator Warnock.
Listen,
Hold on, we're gonna go through the run show.
Boy, he think he a star, huh?
Character of a nation.
He think he a star. Yeah, he sitting there smiling. Listen, let's calm down. I know.
About jobs, they're about the economy, they're about war and peace, about a whole range of issues. But at the end of the day, it's really about the character of a country. And the American people got a chance tonight to be reminded about the character of Donald Trump, a man who stood there and lied for 90 minutes straight. But what I was also struck by was by what he did not say. Every time he was asked a question that had something to do with the lives of the ordinary working class people that I represent here in the state of Georgia, did you notice he never answered the question? When he was asked about child care, which is a real issue in this country. A lot of people can't get to work because they don't have child care. He didn't have an answer for that. He tried to take credit for capping the cost of insulin and prescription drugs. Well, I know that's a lie because that's my bill. I passed it, and Joe Biden signed it into law. When it came to anything having to do with ordinary people, he reminded us that this man wants to do the only thing that he's ever done, and that's focus on people like himself. That's why he passed a tax cut that went to the richest of the rich on the backs of ordinary working class poor people, middle class people.
So what you think y'all doing getting all that money your way? Ain't that our taxpaying money? And y'all getting it away and y'all ain't got to work for it.
We passed a tax cut, the largest tax cut for middle and working class people in American history. He's trying to divide us. And we've got to make sure that we stand up as a nation, stand up for the American covenant, e pluribus unum, out of many, one. And we should always be afraid of somebody who's telling us to be afraid of each other. That's Donald Trump. America's better than Donald Trump. And I believe that come November 5th, the American people are going to stand up once again and prove it as they did in 2020.
Is the president the best
All right, we're now going to go. We're going to get to everybody's questions. We're going to get to everybody's questions. We're now going to go to Governor Newsom.
Thank you all. And I'll associate myself with many of the comments that were just made. To me, that was just daylight and darkness. I'm a little old fashioned. I care about substance. I care about policy. I care about facts. I care about people.
This nigga think he Christopher Reeves. Yeah, this nigga here come out here dressed like Superman.
Being accountable to their lives. What I saw tonight was Donald Trump weakness masquerading as
of an iPhone.
A guy was incapable, as the senator said, answering any question directly, obfuscating, pointing fingers, and more important than anything else, disgusted by the fact that I heard ex-president of the United States talk down the American economy, talk down the United States of America to the degree he did tonight.
Sir, what about the president's
as it relates to the president on the substance, on the compare and contrast and economic record, where just in the last 3.5 years, that 15.6 million jobs represents 8 times more jobs in the last 3 Republican presidents combined. A 3% GDP growth, envy of the world, where we're seeing inflation tamed down 2/3, an economic policy and a vision for the future to bring back American manufacturing. I was very proud of the president tonight. So from my humble perspective, this is not about style. This is about delivering results for the American people. And tonight, I think Joe Biden not only asserted himself, he reminded people of his accomplishments and his vision for the future.
Now, Congressman Garcia. Congressman Garcia.
Look, I think first of all, let's be very clear. What you saw tonight was a clear contrast between a good man that we believe in, that is going to win re-election, and a con man, a criminal, and a traitor to this country. Let's also be very clear. Donald Trump tonight doubled down on his anti-immigrant rhetoric in the debate. He called somehow that immigrants are creating a rat nest in this country. that we're an uncivilized country because we bring immigrants in. That is offensive to the Latino community and to immigrants who have helped build the United States. As an immigrant myself, I'm disgusted at his rhetoric tonight.
Man, take that shit back to your country, nigga. We don't give a fuck about how you feel over here, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Get out of our motherfucking business. Take that shit back to wherever you came from, nigga, and tell them how you feel, nigga. When they done goddamn ran your ass up out of there, nigga. Take your ass back to a third world, nigga. Fuck is you around here talking for a nigga? And nigga, go watch my motherfucking car. Matter of fact, bitch ass nigga, I sped through. I was on the way here and hit a motherfucking nigga, some motherfucking water. Nigga, get out, nigga, go wipe my motherfucking car out, nigga. You bitches getting too bold. Trump, make them pack it up. Trump, pack these nigga suitcase, fam.
He's the most anti-Latino president that we have had in decades. And one other thing, he also tonight lied again, especially about COVID and the pandemic. I lost 2 parents to the pandemic. One was actually a healthcare worker, my mother. And Donald Trump stood up there and lied about the pandemic while he was telling people to inject bleach, to not take the vaccine and cause more harm to this country when he was president than any president that we have seen. So Joe Biden tonight did what he needed to do.
Bro, y'all bringing up that weak shit. Niggas didn't forgot about that. Boy, y'all let niggas back outside. They done forgot all about that shit that happened, nigga. They don't even remember about that 2020 shit. These niggas living for tomorrow, nigga. Living for the day. Fuck that. These niggas living for the day. That's how fucked up the country is now, nigga. Listen, all you hoes finna be out of job. That's why they out here politicking and they mad, huffing and puffing. And all the people on the other side, they comfortable, smiling, confident. These niggas out here going crazy. They want to whoop him. I whoop that whole ass nigga. I know it. I know you mad. He's mad and I am upset. Everybody upset today. Everybody upset. Look at them. Look at all of them packed in there. They got this nigga here with the glasses on and his hair tied up in the ponytail. Boy, these niggas, man, this new world, I am not feeling it. And this is what they want. Talking about, we need to get the nation behind us. Man, niggas ain't fucking with y'all, bro. You can go coast to coast with that one, man. You got some people out there, some people grandmas out there and shit, some people parents. And I know, nigga, my people, them, they sit in front of their goddamn news all day. That's all they watch. And the politics, they ain't crunk the political machine up. So they got a lot of content. Yeah, nigga, they got 1,000 interviews, nigga, just off the debate. And, a lot of them don't like Trump. Shit, they need to check their bank account and then come back and tell me, so what you want to do, man? They talking about, you choose the lesser two evils now, goddamn. We fucking with whoever gonna put something in our motherfucking pocket. You feel me? And nigga Biden and lock the board up, nigga weak, nigga, nah. Nigga, Trump say he gonna give you nigga another stimulus. Come fuck with him at the polls. Yeah, Trump say every nigga that vote, nigga, that little 2,000 Biden hit y'all nigga with, we gonna run it back. PPP loan, all that shit wide open, nigga, and we ain't gonna come look for you for 10 years. I'm gonna sign it in law. Come fuck with the kid, nigga. Meet me at the ballot, nigga. Remember, you gotta be signed up. Don't make us come looking for you, nigga. Come fuck with the kid. All right, nigga. PPP loan back open, nigga. Sally Mae, Sally Jesse Raphael, whatever the bitch name. Listen, all that shit there. We cutting all type of number. Come fuck with me at the polls, nigga. I'm out.
Which was deliver a message about substance. We're proud of him. We're going to win in November.
Great. And finally, and we're going to get to everybody's, we're going to get the questions. But before we begin, Mary Trump.
Thank you. I want to make something very clear. The most embarrassing moment in our country's history was 2016, the day Donald Trump was elected. If we are unfortunate enough to put him in the White House again in 2024, it would be an unthinkable tragedy. This man has one policy position, and it's to keep himself out of prison. We saw tonight that he does nothing but lie. Do not let the fact that he lies loudly and with impunity blind you to the fact that he is a traitor to this country. We have seen him betray this country.
Is this the best y'all have, fam? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a politician or nothing, fam, but they going to roll over y'all. You got to understand world leaders are watching this. And y'all looking like some hoes out there right now, man. Y'all nigga crying. This nigga done got off on y'all. Your boy is a hoe. He's super weak. You feel me? And y'all out here crying and y'all talking about some shit happened years ago when niggas trying to get some money today. Fuck that, nigga. We trying to make something shake. We trying to get some couple dollars in our pocket today. Y'all sitting here bringing up, oh shit, that shit ain't gonna work, nigga. We don't give a fuck. Be honest, nigga. You holding past that all of y'all saying everything but what a nigga want to hear. Where's the money? You holding past that all this money. I'm trying to figure out when them next round of stimulus coming back through this whole nigga. Cause I had heard something. I had heard that y'all supposed to been doing them whole like annually, like on a month-to-month basis. Is that true? Is that what law is that? You know, niggas kind of question. Hey, what law is that where they say y'all trying to pass? Like y'all gonna give us like $2,500 a month every family. Nah, that type of shit niggas here. You know, these hoes out here talking about road versus and listen, man, ain't nobody who gives a fuck at the end of the day. Nigga, who gives a fuck? Them niggas acting like the abortions that they fighting for are free. Nigga, we still gotta buy the abortion. Like, who gives a fuck about the law and all that, nigga? Make them hoes free. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You go to damn near any other country, bro. Education is free. Education is free and medical is free. So just like at Ellis Island, they brought all them over here. First thing they had to do was do what? Make a stop to go get checked out, right? They had to go to medicals. Fresh off the boat, they put them in medicals. Well, when these immigrants get over here, they put them on Medicaid. Can I get an amen? Why is they medical free and ours is not? Y'all got us around this whole Obamacare, fam. Talking about you gonna take it out your check now or you gonna take it out of nigga taxes. Nah, man. Them niggas, y'all remember they dropped that Obamacare and they robbed nigga. They say, bitch, you gonna get some insurance. Nah, I'm cool. I really don't get sick. You know that's niggas' favorite line, right? Niggas say, why you ain't gonna, man, you gotta get some insurance. Oh, nah, I'm cool. I only really get sick like once a year. Nigga get to acting like they got good genes and shit. I only shit. I ain't had a cold in like 3 years. Man, y'all know say what did he say? Say what did he say? I ain't had no cold in 3 years. Say y'all bullshit. Y'all bullshit shit, nigga. Nigga put that Obamacare on nigga that bitch. You gonna pay? Oh, you want some? Look at me. You want some insurance? Nah, I'm couldn't. You know what, nigga? Fuck it. You're on insurance. Don't fall late on them payment, nigga. I heard they gonna take it out your check. Obama pay will come get it out your check, fam. Oh, you gonna pay? You on insurance? I don't need no insurance. You're sir. We signed you up already. Check. We signed you up already, nigga. I don't give a fuck child support digging in your motherfucking bank account, nigga. In the dope man. What about the dope man? What about that little bitch you tricking with? Like I said, nigga, you don't need insurance no more, nigga. You're on it. You're on insurance, nigga. From this motherfucking moment on, nigga, you have been notified. You have been put on notice, sir. You are on insurance. Either you're gonna pay it or I'm gonna take it. Now like a motherfucker. Now like a motherfucker, nigga. Your ass is on. I didn't ask you did you want it. I came here to tell you that you're on it. like oh, so why they getting free Medicaid? Trump say they got immigrants living in luxury hotels in New York, while it's veterans sleeping on the corners under the bridge. Man, that nigga was hitting that nigga with some shit, wasn't he? I'm talking about body blows. That nigga doing flying knee kicks and shit. Nah, that nigga was on that nigga ass, boy. He got better from his debates that he was having in the first go round. Oh, that nigga moving like a nigga ready to be president. He like, man, I'm trying to get back up in that bitch. Nigga, let me back in that hole, nigga. This time, nigga, I'm finna run the board. Boy, they let that nigga Trump back in there. Trump finna show off. Cause now this is my last go round. I'm finna build generational wealth. Y'all see what he did last time? They say, oh, he ain't no billionaire. Shit, when he left up out of office, that nigga was a multi-billionaire. Check. Now, and fed a lot of motherfuckers, even the streets. Fed a lot of motherfuckers, even the streets. He say NATO asked me to be a part of them. What do we need NATO for? I made them all pay. What he told them, everybody had to drop out. If y'all want me here, then pay us. Fuck, we look like steady giving all y'all. He say the European nations want to send their agriculture and send their shit over here, they cars and shit, and they don't want to buy none of our shit. Nigga, well, fuck you. Bitch, you send the boat over here, I'm gonna take it. It's my boat, nigga. We don't want it. Fuck wrong with you niggas. You know what? Matter of fact, nigga, go over there and put $100 million in agriculture and tell these niggas we need them to start informing programs and shit. Fuck them hoes. Close my door, my nigga. Nigga gonna tell me he got some plums and some apples and shit. He want to shoot over here, nigga. Couple Rangers and some Mercedes and shit. He said, oh, okay. Well, you know what, nigga? We got some brand new Cadillacs. We got some Escalades just hit the market. I need you to take a look at. Oh, nigga, we got a couple Chevy. We got some Chevrolet, nigga. We just rolled out on the showroom floor. Nigga say, nah, I'm cool, fam. He say, nah, nigga, you got nigga, well, fuck it then, nigga. Send that shit over here, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, nah, nigga, that nigga say, nigga, I made him drop out. Fuck you don't want us to take your shit, but you don't buy her. He say, Biden's a Joey B's a hoe. Nigga say every time Ukraine leave from over here, that nigga leave with millions and billions of dollars. Like we some type of hoes. That nigga say don't nobody respect us around the world. And he ain't lying. Like he told him, nigga, you around here popping that NATO shit, nigga. And nigga, you the only nigga dropping out. You the only nigga spending money over there. But these supposed to be your homeboy. When I get in there, nigga, the only way we gonna fuck with, what he say? He finna go in a war anyway. That nigga say, nigga, before, he said, when I'm elected president, before I make it and move into the White House, I had that war took care of. That nigga say he gonna make a phone call. You hoes out here, nigga. That nigga Trump say, nigga, he gonna make a phone call. Before I move in, nigga, I'm gonna have that shit there. I'm gonna tell that nigga, look out, fam, we ain't on that type of shit, nigga. For real, nigga, don't even worry. I ain't sending that hoe nothing else, and he better chill for I send some niggas over there on his ass and take everything I gave him back. And nigga whoop him. If that hoe get out of line, whoop him, because you know he ain't got nothing anyway. Yeah, that nigga say, nigga, I'm moving the U.S. military up out that hoe, and if that nigga get fly, take off on his bitch ass. Because you know he ain't got nothing anyway. The nigga just got tough. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you been a hoe to me, nigga. You getting fly because you in these niggas' face. Trump say, I'm pulling out, nigga. We pulling out, nigga. And when soon we drive out, slap that hoe.
And we know that the people who know him best cannot support him because of that. I've known Donald Trump all of my life. He's the same man now as he was when I was a child.
Professionally, particularly President Trump, answer questions. And in Joe Biden's case, he failed at every opportunity. But I thought it was very good questions and well moderated.
Final question. The debate expectations for President Biden were fairly low. Do you believe that he exceeded or failed to reach those expectations?
No, I'm going to correct you. The Biden campaign said this would be the reset moment for Joe Biden's candidacy. And what they saw is the American people saw a weak, horrible president who is the weakest president in our nation's history, with the weakest performance, capstoning the weakest presidency with a border crisis, Biden inflation, weak national security. So this reset will only continue to skyrocket President Trump's support in the polls.
Congresswoman, going into this debate, did you have conversations with Trump about what the next steps would be post-debate? Maybe an announcement on Vice President?
I talked to President Trump a lot. I'm proud to be one of his strongest allies. I'm proud to be the first member of the House to endorse his reelection. This is an overwhelming win.
Check it out. So, you know, it's conversation going around saying they want her to be the VP, right? Y'all heard that? So she popping her shit. A lot of y'all look like, who hold on, who is that? Who is that? Well, they want her, they gearing her up. They didn't made up and sent her out here in front of them cameras and lights. And this who they say supposedly is supposed to be Trump VP if he was to make it into office.
On the debate stage, but most importantly, President Trump is focused on not only winning this November, but bringing success to the American people, returning to the effective policies that we saw under President Trump's first term, securing the border, unleashing American energy independence, standing up for hardworking families who have been crushed by Joe Biden's inflation from the trillions of dollars of reckless spending.
President Biden called him a convicted felon on the stage tonight and said, obviously we know that he's going into a sentencing before the convention. Your thoughts on that, how the former president moves forward?
My thoughts on that are Joe Biden has illegal and unconstitutionally weaponized his Department of Justice to go after his top political opponent. That's Donald J. Trump. The American people see through this. As a New Yorker, when we have violent criminals returned onto our streets because of failed Democrat policies, and we have a radical DA like Alvin Bragg refuse to prosecute violent crimes, but go after Joe Biden's top political opponent, the American people see through it. It's a form of election interference. And that's why President Trump's polls continue to go up and up, because if they can do that and be politically weaponized against President Trump, they can do it against any American. I got to do one more interview. Trump. Should we get a? Do you want a Trump? Trump, and let's see. Oh, Byron Donalds. I see that. Oh yeah.
Were the best parts from Trump, and what were the worst parts from Biden, in your opinion?
Look, I think the best parts from Trump were when he was talking about his policy record as the president of the United States. I thought he was at a particularly poignant moment when he said that the reason I ran was actually because of Joe Biden's failures. That's a unique thing to say. I think it was very personal. I think it was human. And I think it landed because it was true. A guy like Donald Trump doesn't have to be putting himself through what he's going through. And I think that landed as really authentic and vulnerable and true in a way that you don't usually get from politicians. I think the worst moments for Joe Biden really came at the very opening of the debate, only because that sustained itself throughout. But people wondered, is this man ill? Is this man mentally capable? Is he competent? And I think people came out with the answer to that question. Is he mentally competent? Is he mentally capable? The answer was no. What you have, I think, for many people who might have otherwise been open to supporting Biden is you might have a lot of people who won't cast the vote for Biden based on what they saw tonight, even though they might have some personal sympathy for him as an old man who was really.
Hold on, let's go over here.
With a question that will hopefully pierce through all the noise about tomorrow's president.
Hey, do this look like a foundational Black American? Do y'all know her? Is this a foundational Black American? I don't know. Everybody's suspect. I just be listening to them Black Power groups, and they say all of these people out here suspect.
Presidential debate. And that question is, will this debate actually matter? Now, of course, a debate as a concept matters and matters deeply. A democracy depends on candidates being able to pitch their policies as well as personalities and their vision for the country. That would be a normal part of a normal election season consisting of candidates who you may not agree with or even like, but who would present themselves in a professional, civil way, as they have done since the beginning of elections in this country. But that's not what we have right now. Instead, we have a normal president and a former president who is poised to be his party's nominee again, who rants and rambles and lies, who is a 34-count felon and a coup plotter, who tried to steal an election and admires dictators, who vows vengeance and brags that he'll be a dictator, and who has zero respect for the debate stage, for democracy, for half the population, meaning women or immigrants or Black and brown Americans, but lots of seeming respect for Adolf Hitler. And so we are forcing a deeply unserious person into a serious situation, because this is how we've always done it, right? But guess what? The normal formula doesn't work for someone like Trump. So we don't get debates anymore. We have dumpster fires, which is exactly how the Lincoln Project portrayed Trump's so-called debate prep in their latest ad.
Unemployment is 98% under Joe Biden.
Best debate prep since Lincoln.
And a loaf of gasoline is $84 a pound.
What about schools, sir?
Let them eat bootstraps, okay? Because schools want to do the guillotine. And that's why they scheduled the Shark Week during my campaign. It's election interference. And they say, oh, the sharks. They don't know what they're biting. They're confused. Oh, I'm a hammerhead. I'm so confused. And everyone looks like a nail. Off with their head. And what, you think Sharknado happens in a vacuum? Give me a break.
You're in the zone, master.
Okay, that is objectively funny.
Man, get y'all ass up out of here. You know what? I'm finna show your homeboy getting his motherfucking head punched in then. Since y'all want to play whole game. Wait a minute. All right, let's do this. Boom, 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 boom.
Between weaponization of his election.
That when he was president, we were still finding ourselves in a position where you had a notion that we were this safe country. The truth is, I'm the only president this century that doesn't have this decade, that doesn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world like he did.
President Trump, I want to follow up if I can.
Am I allowed to respond to him?
Well, I'm going to ask you a follow-up. You can do whatever you want with the minute that we give you. I want to follow up. You want to impose a 10% tariff on all goods coming into the U.S. How will you ensure that that doesn't drive prices even higher?
It's not going to drive them higher. It's just going to cause countries that have been ripping us off for years, like China and many others, in all fairness to China, it's going to just force them to pay us a lot of money, reduce our deficit tremendously, and give us a lot of power for other things. But he made a statement. The only thing he was right about is I gave you the largest tax cut in history. I also gave you the largest regulation cut in history. That's why we had all the jobs. And the jobs went down and then they bounced back. And he's taking credit for bounce back jobs. You can't do that. He also said he inherited 9% inflation. No, he inherited almost no inflation, and it stayed that way for 14 months. And then it blew up under his leadership because they spent money like a bunch of people that didn't know what they were doing. And they don't know what they were doing. It was probably the worst administration in history. There's never been. And as far as Afghanistan is concerned, I was getting out of Afghanistan, but we were getting out with dignity, with strength, with power. He got out. It was the most embarrassing day in the history of our country's life.
President Trump, over the last 8 years, under both of your administrations, the national debt soared to record highs. And according to a new nonpartisan analysis, President Trump, your administration approved $8.4 trillion in new debt. Well, so far, President Biden, you've approved $4.3 trillion in new debt. So, former President Trump, many of the tax cuts that you signed into law are set to expire next year. You want to extend them and go even further, you say. With the U.S. facing trillion-dollar deficits and record debt, why should top earners and corporations pay even less in taxes than they do now?
Because the tax cuts spurred the greatest economy that we've ever seen just prior to COVID. And even after COVID, it was so strong that we were able to get through COVID much better than just about any other country. But we spurred, that tax spurred. Now, When we cut the taxes, as an example, the corporate tax was cut down to 21% from 39%, plus beyond that. We took in more revenue with much less tax, and companies were bringing back trillions of dollars back into our country. The country was going like never before, and we were ready to start paying down debt. We were ready to start using the liquid gold right under our feet, the oil and gas right under our feet. We were going to have something that nobody else has had. We got hit with COVID. We did a lot to fix it. I gave him an unbelievable situation with all of the therapeutics and all of the things that we came up with. We gave him something great. Remember, more people died under his administration, even though we had largely fixed it. More people died under his administration than our administration, and we were right in the middle of it, something which a lot of people don't like to talk about. But he had far more people dying in his administration. He did the mandate, which is a disaster, mandating it. The vaccine went out. He did a mandate on the vaccine, which is the thing that people most objected to about the vaccine. And he did a very poor job, just a very poor job. And I will tell you, not only poor there, but throughout the entire world, we're no longer respected as a country. They don't respect our leadership. They don't respect the United States anymore. We're like a third world nation between weaponization of his election, trying to go after his political opponent, all of the things he's done. We've become like a third world nation, and it's a shame. The damage he's done to our country. And I'd love to ask him, and will, why he allowed millions of people to come in here from prisons, jails, and mental institutions to come into our country and destroy our country.
President Trump, we will get to immigration later in this block. President Biden, I want to give you an opportunity.
Look how Biden looking, fam. Come on, fam. Don't go out like that. Let me go back some more. Check my boy out. Why they got my boy on TV looking like this? And why the whole setup is green screen? Y'all ain't got no curtains in this hole? Ballroom chandeliers. What a ballroom chandeliers at, fam? What are curtains? Why you need a green screen computer graphics behind me when some curtains and some paint, Michelangelo paintings and shit to be? Why we ain't got all that, fam? This is crazy. Why would y'all come out? This look cheap. Why would you have me standing up here and everything in virtual reality mode? Do y'all know they said that they shot this interview inside an airplane hangar? They say they shot this debate inside an airplane hangar. Somebody said they're on a military base. And look at, wake up. Hey, wake up.
All that.
He had the largest national debt of any president in a 4-year period, number one. Number two, he got $2 trillion tax cut, benefited the very wealthy. What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires. They, in fact, pay 8.2%.
Allowed millions of people to.
All that.
He had the largest national debt of any president in a 4-year period, number one. Number two, he got $2 trillion tax cut, benefited the very wealthy. What I'm going to do.
Fam, you can't be out here looking like, you can't be out here like that, fam. You need to go home. You need to go home. It ain't even worth it. This shit here ain't even worth it, fam. You need to go back to the end of the line. You need to
do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America.
Bitch, put your hand over your mouth. Yeah, you right, Trump. We did become a third world country. This hoe out here coughing, and ain't nobody taught him to put his hand on his mouth when he got a cough. The nerve of this nigga, man. Nah, fam. Put your hand over your mouth when you cough. How you don't know that? And they said, YT people always coughing on somebody.
I mean, billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers. They've raised $500 billion, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person
Take your time. Take your time. Amen. Take your time. Take your time. Can I get an amen? Brother Biden is excited.
eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look,
everything I meant with the. I mean that. Everything that I meant with the look. Then the nigga told y'all to look. I really don't give a fuck about this shit. I really don't even feel. I popped 2 pain pills, man, and I didn't eat. I'm a little lightheaded right now, my nigga. I ain't gonna bullshit you, fam. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, nigga. I'm on 2 perks. Tried to get live for the interview. You know, I got a debate, nigga. I was trying to turn up, and they told me to eat some bread and put something on my stomach. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on 2 perks, 30s, 2 perk 30, man. I drunk a fifth of hen in the parking lot. Trying to get on some crunk shit. Damn. Look.
After birth, if you look at the
brothers and sisters, it's just ridiculous, and they can do nothing about it. Coming in, they talk about that, but here's that they're all against it. It's just ridiculous. And this is the guy who says the state should be able to have it
because they will take the
terrible thing what you've done. The fact is that the vast majority of constitutional scholars supported Roe when it was decided. Supported Roe. And that's this idea that they're all against it is just ridiculous. And this is the guy who says the state should be able to have it. We're at state where in 6 weeks, you don't even know.
What? We're in the state. We're here for 6 weeks. What the nigga? What? Wake up, nigga! Wake up.
Whether you're pregnant or not, but you cannot see a doctor, have him decide on what your circumstances are, whether you need help. The idea that states are able to do this is a little like saying we're going to turn civil rights back to the states. Let each state have a different rule. Look, there's so many young women who have been, including a young woman who just was murdered, and he went to the funeral. The idea that she was murdered by an immigrant coming in. They talk about that, but here's the deal: there's a lot of young women who are being raped by their in-laws, by their spouses, brothers and sisters. It's just ridiculous, and they can do nothing about it. And they try to arrest them when they cross state lines.
Thank you.
There have been many young women murdered by the same people he allows to come across our border. We have a border that's the most dangerous place anywhere in the world, considered the most dangerous place anywhere.
Strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with.
Look. I really didn't come here for this shit.
If we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden.
We don't fuck with the little homie.
President Trump.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare because all of these people are coming in. They're putting them on Medicare.
Look how he told that nigga, all right, thank you. And look how Joey B rolled off. He like, damn. Look how he rolled off.
Strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President.
Look at Trump, big bird looking at. Now watch how he roll off the mic.
Trump.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's just.
You see him? Look at him. Yeah, that's what you need to be at home sleep. You right. You right. You need to be at home sleep, fam.
Destroying Medicare because all of these people are coming in. They're putting them on Medicare. They're putting them on Social Security. They're going to destroy Social Security. This man is going to single-handedly destroy Social Security. These millions and millions of people coming in, they're trying to put them on Social Security. He will wipe out Social Security. He will wipe out Medicare. So he was right in the way he finished that sentence. And it's a shame.
Somebody come wake him up. Boy, didn't know it at all.
Expected. They don't like us. We give them everything they want, and they.
That hoe nodding off on that dope. Out there looking like heroin in the 70s. They had to take him out the camera. That hoe fell asleep. You know how he looking? One nigga said, damn, did I take them? And he said, damn, did I take them beans off the stove for a little? Yeah. That nigga say, did I take them pork chops out the freezer to thaw out? Look at him in the middle of the debate. God damn, did I take them goddamn pork chops out the freezer to thaw out? I'm gonna say, did I leave that other cell phone in there with that phone unlocked, that code unlocked on that some bit? Shit.
So he was right in the way he finished that sentence. And it's a shame. What's happened to our country in the last 4 years is not to be believed. Foreign countries, I'm friends with a lot of people. They cannot believe what happened to the United States of America. We're no longer respected. They don't like us. We give them everything they want, and they think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid people. What we're doing for other countries, and they do nothing for us. What this man has done is absolutely criminal.
Thank you, President Trump. Dana?
This is the first presidential election since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. This morning, the court.
After birth, if you look at the former governor of Virginia, put the baby down, then we decide what to do with it. So he's willing to, as we say, rip the baby out of the womb in the 9th month and kill the baby. Nobody wants that to happen, Democrat or Republican. Nobody wants it to happen.
That is simply not true.
And don't make me get on your ass in here, nigga. Cause I can throw these hoes. Nigga, lie on me again in this hoe. Lie on me again in this hoe, I'm gonna dive on you.
The Roe v. Wade does not provide for that. That's not the circumstance. Only if a woman's life is in danger, she's going to die. That's the only circumstance in which that can happen. But we are not for late-term abortion, period.
Under Roe v. Wade, you have late-term abortion. You can do whatever you want, depending on the state. You can do whatever you want. We don't think that's a good thing. We think it's a radical thing. We think the Democrats are the radicals, not the Republicans.
For 51 years, that was the law. 51 years, constitutional scholarship said it was the right way to go. 51 years, and it was taken away because this guy put very conservative members on the Supreme Court. He takes credit for taking it away. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? In fact, if the MAGA Republicans, he gets elected and the MAGA Republicans control the Congress and they pass a universal ban on abortion, period, across the board at 6 weeks or 7 or 8 or 10 weeks, something very, very conservative. Is he going to sign that bill? I'll veto it. He'll sign it.
Thank you.
Let's turn now to the issue of immigration and border security. President Biden, a record number of migrants have illegally crossed the southern border on your watch. Overwhelming border states and overburdening cities such as New York and Chicago, and in some cases causing real safety and security concerns. Given that, why should voters trust you to solve this crisis?
Because we worked very hard to get a bipartisan agreement that not only changed all of that, it made sure that we are in a situation where you had no circumstance where they could come across the border with the number of border police there are now. We significantly increased the number of asylum officers, significantly. By the way, the Border Patrol endorsed my position. In addition to that, we found ourselves in a situation where when he was president, he was separating babies from their mothers, putting them in cages, making sure the families were separated. That's not the right way to go. What I've done since I've changed the law, what's happened? I've changed it in a way that now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. That's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look, we had the safest border in the history of our country. The border, all he
Say, leave Joey B.
What we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look, we had the safest border in the history.
Hey, ho ass, say my nigga. Say my nigga, then I just tell you what set that was, fool. Say my nigga, we can do it, because if you want to start some shit, we can do it right now, nigga. Fuck this debate. I told you, oh ass, nigga, keep my name out your mouth, nigga. say Kentucky boy, man. For real, nigga, cause it go down in this whole nigga, whatever with me.
Of our country. The border, all he had to do was leave it. All he had to do was leave it. He decided to open up our border, open up our country to people that are from prisons, people that are from mental institutions, insane asylum, terrorists. We have the largest number of terrorists coming into our country right now, all terrorists all over the world, not just in South America, all over the world. They come from the Middle East, everywhere, all over the world, they're pouring in. And this guy just left it open. And he didn't need legislation because I didn't have legislation. I said, close the border. We had the safest border in history. In that final couple of months of my presidency.
Man, that hoe gone off that. Oh, way. Boy, that nigga gone off that. Oh, wee. Check him out.
Left it open. And he didn't.
I'm just talking that hoe there, rocking back. That whole daydreaming. Full of that. Oh, wee. Check him out.
Need legislation because I didn't have legislation. I said, close the border. We had the.
That nigga by and said, "Ho ass nigga, you doing all that talking, bitch ass nigga. Let's see who can hold their eyes open the longest." yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit you talking about, nigga. Let's see who can hold their eyes open the longest without blinking. Bitch, you blink, you lose. Line it up. Biden say, line that shit up there, nigga. Let's see who can hold our eyes open the longest, nigga.
Left it open. And he didn't need legislation because I didn't have legislation. I said, close the border. We had the safest border in history. In that final couple of months of my presidency,
hold their eyes
we had
open. Nigga, I told nigga, you can't keep your eyes open longer than me, nigga. Go 10-100, 11-100.
According to Border Patrol, who is great, and by the way, who endorsed me for president, but I won't say that.
Damn, I forgot. I did leave them beans on at the house. Shit. Where my phone at? See how he just snapped out that hoe? God damn, I knew it. I was supposed to call. What you call him back, didn't I? Damn, I told that nigga I was gonna call him back. Check them
the
out.
safest border in history. In that final couple of months of
Damn,
my
and so
presidency,
100
we had,
dude,
according to Border Patrol, who
we supposed to be coming through tonight. What time is it? 'Cause I gotta go stop. I need to go get some drink for the liquor store closed. Look at no. Why nigga looking like he need to hurry up and go catch the liquor store for their clothes and get a box of condoms? That nigga say, I'm in here bullshitting. I need to hurry up for the liquor store close. What it is? 10 before 9? Oh, liquor store closing 10 minutes. Shit, and I need my lottery. I need to go put my numbers in on the lottery.
was great. And by the way, who endorsed me for president, but I won't say that.
Damn, I did lean them. God damn it. I left them beans on the stove. What my cell phone at? I gotta make a call. Shit. Damn, I left them whole ass beans. My shit probably gonna be, man, I can't believe this shit here. Fuck. Nigga be doing some dumb shit. Boy, I swear to God, I be doing some dumb shit. Nigga Trump, meanwhile, Trump just over there, Trump just talking because he got a mouth. Man, the nigga ain't heard shit. Trump said, God damn, my nigga go put my numbers in. I forgot to put my damn ticket in.
But they endorsed me for president. Brandon, just speak to him. But look, we had the safest border.
Oh, man, nigga, I ain't gonna look at you. I'm just gonna look down the whole time, nigga. Cause nigga, I'm over it. Yeah, nigga, I'm just gonna look down right here at this spot on the floor, nigga, the whole time. Nigga, I ain't got no interest in this whole ass debate.
Border in history. Now we have the worst border in history. There's never been anything like it. And people are dying all over the place, including the people that are coming up in
Thank you, President
caravans.
Trump. President Biden?
The only terrorist who's done anything crossing the border is one who came along and killed three, under his administration, killed an Al-Qaeda person come in his administration, killed three American soldiers, killed three American soldiers. That's the only terrorist that's there. I'm not saying that no terrorist ever got through, but the idea they're emptying their prisons, we're welcoming these people, that's simply not true. There's no data to support what he said. Once again, he's exaggerating, he's lying.
President Trump, staying on the topic of immigration, you've said that you're going to carry out, quote, the largest domestic deportation operation in American history, unquote. Does that mean that you will deport every undocumented immigrant in America, including those who have jobs, including those whose spouses are citizens, and including those who have lived here for decades? And if so, how will you do it?
Just 1 second. He said we killed three people. The people we killed are al-Baghdadi and Soleimani, the two greatest terrorists, biggest terrorists anywhere in the world. And it had a huge impact on everything, not just border, on everything. He's the one that killed people with the bad water, including hundreds of thousands of people dying and also killing our citizens when they come in. We are living right now in a rat's nest. They're killing our people in New York, in California, in every state in the union, because we don't have borders anymore. Every state is now a border. And because of his ridiculous, insane, and very stupid policies, people are coming in and they're killing our citizens at a level that we've never seen. We call it migrant.
Those who say she can't look at Trump lip. They say Trump can eat some good pussy. Yeah. They say Trump cold on that head game. Say you can grab a handful of fluffy hair. Say he like you to grab him by that hair. That hair color. They ain't even got that color hair no more, nigga. They don't breed that shit no more, nigga. That color hair, that texture, forget about it. Yeah, but I heard a couple hoes say Trump got some good head, Dosey.
Migrant crime. I call it Biden migrant crime. They're killing our citizens at a level that we've never seen before. And you're reading it like these three incredible young girls over the last few days. One of them, I just spoke to the mother, and they just had the funeral for this girl, 12 years old. This is horrible what's taken place. What's taken place in our country, we're literally an uncivilized country now. He doesn't want it to be. He just doesn't know. He opened the borders. Nobody's ever seen anything like. And we have to get a lot of these people out.
Fuck this nigga. Look at Biden. Biden said, man, fuck everything you got to say, nigga.
Because they're going to destroy our country.
Just nigga. I bet you can't breathe like this. Say. That nigga say, bitch ass nigga, I bet you can't breathe. Bet you can't hold your breath, nigga, and breathe like this. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I bet you can't breathe through your mouth like this here, nigga, without no oxygen coming in your nose. Yeah, nigga. And nigga, fuck this debate, nigga. I'm not even here now. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna sit here, nigga, and think of some numbers for the lottery tomorrow.
Just take a look at where they're living. They're living in luxury hotels in New York City and other places.
What is this nigga looking in the sky for?
Our veterans are on the street. They're dying because he doesn't care about our veterans. He doesn't care. He doesn't like the military at all. And he doesn't care.
Fuck you, nigga. I need a nap. I need a nap. Look. Y'all see them little dots all in his head? I told y'all. Y'all see him? Tic-tac-toe.
Care about our veterans. Nobody been worse. I had the highest approval rating for veterans taking care of the VA. He has the worst. He's gotten rid of all the things that I approved. Choice that I got through Congress, all of the different things I approved, they abandoned. We had by far the highest, and now it's down in less than half because he's done all these great things that we did. And I think he did it just because I approved it, which is crazy. But he has killed so many people at our border by allowing all of these people to come in. And it's a very sad day in America.
President Biden, you have the mic.
Every single thing he said is a lie. Every single one. For example, veterans are a hell of a lot better off since I passed the PACT Act. 1 million of them now have insurance and their families have it. Their families have it because what happened, whether it was Agent Orange or burn pits, they're all being covered now. And his group opposed that. We're also in a situation where we have great respect for veterans. My son spent a year in Iraq, living right next to one of those burn pits, came back with stage 4 glioblastoma. I was recently in France for D-Day, and I spoke all about those heroes that died. I went to the World War I cemetery he refused to go to. He was standing with his 4-star general, and he told me, he said, I don't want to go in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker.
Yeah, I whoop your hoe. Yeah, Biden say, nigga, let's throw them hoes, nigga. I'm sick of it. Biden say he want to throw them hoes, nigga. Look at him. Ah. Look at his eyebrows. Look at the eyebrow and then look at the eye. See, it get different right there. Get different on the eyeball. Look at the eyeball. Wake up. Sleepy, man.
You're the loser.
President Trump.
Oh, ass nigga. Run my fade. Trump look like you caught that pussy. You gonna let that nigga check you like that, Trump? Trump, you gonna let him check you like that? Hey, look at him back. Biden say, nigga, oh, ass nigga.
First of all, that was a made-up quote, suckers and losers. They made it up. It was in a third-rate magazine that's failing, like many of these magazines. He made that up. He put it in commercials. We've notified him. We had 19 people that said I didn't say it. And think of this. Who would say I'm at a cemetery or I'm talking about our veterans? Because nobody's taken better care. I'm so glad this came up and he brought it up. There's nobody that's taken better care of our.
Huh? What'd you say there, boy? What'd you say there, boy? What is that? Bitch ass nigga, I bet you can't do a big eye and a little eye at the same time. I bet you can't do a big eye with a little eye at the same time. Bet, put money on it.
Soldiers than I have. To think that I would, in front of generals and others, say suckers and losers. We have 19 people that said it was never said by me. It was made up by him, just like Russia was made up, just like the 51 intelligence agents are made up, just like the new thing with the 16 economists are talking. It's the same thing. 51 intelligence agents said that the laptop was Russia disinformation. It wasn't. That came from his son, Hunter. It wasn't Russia disinformation. He made up the suckers and losers, so he should apologize to me right now.
The 4-star general standing to your side who was on your staff who said you said it. period. That's number one. And number two, the idea that I have to apologize to you for anything along the line. We've done more for veterans than any president has in American history. And they now are in their family. The only sacred obligation we have as a country is to care for our veterans when they come home and their families and equip them when they go to war. That's what we're doing. That's what the VA is doing now. They're doing more for veterans than ever before in our history.
All right, thank you so much.
Let's move to the topic of foreign policy. I want to begin with Russia's war against Ukraine, which is now in its third year. Former President Trump, Russian President Vladimir Putin says he'll only end this war if Russia keeps the Ukrainian territory it has already claimed and Ukraine abandons its bid to join NATO. Are Putin's terms acceptable to you?
First of all, our veterans and our soldiers can't stand this guy. They can't stand him. They think he's the worst commander-in-chief, if that's what you call him, that we've ever had. They can't stand him. So let's get that straight. And they like me more than just about any of them. And that's based on every single bit of information. As far as Russia and Ukraine, if we had a real president, a president that knew, that was respected by Putin, he would have never invaded Ukraine. A lot of people are dead right now, much more than people know. You know, they talk about numbers. You can double those numbers.
Yeah, Trump. Yeah, Trump. Why he look like a whole different person now? Or to sneak your bitch ass. Why he like a whole nother person?
Maybe triple those numbers.
Name square business. Huh? Name, lie on me. I nigga talking about some numbers. Lie on me. Go ahead. I'm telling you, fam, you ain't got no more time.
He did nothing to stop it. In fact, I think he encouraged Russia from going in. I'll tell you what happened. He was so bad with Afghanistan. It was such a horrible embarrassment, most embarrassing moment in the history of our country, that when Putin watched that and he saw the incompetence, that he should have fired those generals, like I fired the one that you mentioned. And so he's got no love lost, but he should have fired those generals. No general got fired for the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country, Afghanistan, where we left billions of dollars of equipment behind. We lost 13 beautiful soldiers, and 38 soldiers were obliterated. And by the way, we left people behind too. We left American citizens behind. When Putin saw that, he said, you know what? I think we're going to go in and maybe take my...
It just stopped. We saved Hamas. Number one, they're the only ones standing out. We're still pushing hard to get them to accept. In the meantime, what's happened in Israel? We're finding that the only thing I've denied Israel was 2,000-pound bombs. They don't work very well in populated areas. They kill a lot of innocent people. We're providing Israel with all the weapons they need and when they need them. And by the way, I'm the guy that organized the world against Iran when they had a full-blown intercontinental ballistic missile attack on Israel. No one was hurt. No one Israeli was accidentally killed, and it just stopped. We saved Israel. We are the biggest producer of support for Israel of anyone in the world. And so there are two different things. Hamas cannot be allowed to be continued. We continue to send our experts and our intelligence people as to how they can get Hamas like we did bin Laden. You don't have to do it. And by the way, they've been greatly weakened, Hamas, greatly weakened, and they should be. They should be eliminated. But you've got to be careful for using certain weapons among population centers.
Just going back to Ukraine for 1 second. We have an ocean separating us. The European nations together have spent $100 billion, or maybe more than that, less than us. Why doesn't he call them and say, you got to put up your money like I did with NATO? I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars. The Secretary General of NATO said Trump did the most incredible job I've ever seen. They wouldn't have
this guy.
They were going out of business. We were spending almost 100% of the money was paid by us. He didn't do that. He's getting you got to ask these people to put up the money. We're over $100 billion more spent, and it has a bigger impact on them because of location, because we have an ocean in between. You got to ask them. As far as Israel and Hamas, Israel's the one that wants to go. He said the only one who wants to keep going is Hamas. Actually, Israel is the one, and you should let him go and let him finish the job. He doesn't want to do it. He's become like a Palestinian. But they don't like him because he's a very bad Palestinian. He's a weak one.
President Biden, you have a minute.
I've never heard so much foolishness. This is a guy who wants to get out of NATO. Are you going to stay in NATO? He's going to pull out of NATO. The idea that we have, our strength lies in our alliances as well. It may be a big ocean, but we're ever able to avoid a war in Europe, a major war in Europe? What happens if, in fact, you have Putin continue to go into NATO? We have an Article 5 agreement. Attack on one is attack on all. You want to start the nuclear war he keeps talking about, go ahead. Let Putin go in and control Ukraine and then move on to Poland and other places. You see what happens then. He has no idea what the hell he's talking about. And by the way, I got 50 other nations around the world to support Ukraine, including Japan and South Korea, because they understand that this kind of dislocation has a serious threat to the whole world peace. No major war in Europe has ever been able to be contained just to Europe.
President Trump, just to follow up, would you support the creation of an independent Palestinian state in order to achieve peace in the region?
I'd have to see. But before we do that, the problem we have is that we spend all the money. So they kill us on trade. I made great trade deals with the European nations because if you add them up, they're about the same size economically. Their economy is about the same size as the United States. And they were no cars, they don't want anything that we have, but we're supposed to take their cars, their food, their everything, their agriculture. I changed that. But the big thing I changed is they don't want to pay. And the only reason that he can play games with NATO is because I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars. I said, and he's right about this, I said, no, I'm not going to support NATO if you don't pay. They asked me that question, would you guard us against Russia at a very secret meeting of the 28 states at that time, nations at that time? And I said, no, if you don't pay, I won't do that. And you know what happened? Billions and billions of dollars came flowing in the next day and the next months. But now we're in the same position. We're paying everybody's bills.
Let's turn to the issue of democracy. Former President Trump, I want to ask you about January 6, 2021. After you rallied your supporters that day, some of them stormed the Capitol to stop the constitutionally mandated counting of electoral votes. As president, you swore an oath to, quote, preserve, protect, and defend, unquote, the Constitution. What do you say to voters who believe that you violated that oath through your actions and inaction on January 6th and worry that you'll do it again?
Well, I don't think too many believe that. And let me tell you about January 6th. On January 6th, we had a great border. Nobody coming through, very few. On January 6th, we were energy independent. On January 6th, we had the lowest taxes ever. We had the lowest regulations ever. On January 6th.
This nigga boring, fam. I'm finna go to bed on this nigga. Y'all wake me up with his turn over with. This whole boring.
We were respected all over the world. All over the world, we were respected.
That nigga said, amen. That nigga opened his eyes. He said, amen. They said, bye, you sleep? He said, no, I was praying. My bad. What said nigga said something about me? Oh, ass nigga, we can squabble. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the part when Biden called him to the paint.
The cities. You go to Minnesota, Minneapolis, what they've done there with the fires all over the city. If I didn't bring in the National Guard, that city would have been destroyed. When you look at all of they took over big chunks of Seattle. I was all set to bring in the National Guard. They heard that. They saw them coming and they left, ran because of Charlottesville.
Y'all hit your ass nigga line. Now watch how Biden turned. Watch how he turned.
He didn't run because of Charlottesville. He ran because it was his last chance. He's not equipped to be president. You know it, and I know it. It's ridiculous. We have a debate. We're trying to justify his presidency. His presidency is, without question, the worst presidency in the history of our country. We shouldn't be having a debate about it. There's nothing to debate. He made up the Charlottesville story, and you'll see it's debunked all over the place. Every reasonable anchor has debunked it. And just the other day, it came out where it was fully debunked. It's a nonsense story. He knows that, and he didn't run because of Charlottesville. He used that as an excuse to run.
President Biden?
And debunked. It happened. All you have to do is listen to what was said at the time. And the idea that somehow that's the only reason I ran because I was worried a guy like this guy could get elected. If he thought they were good people coming out of that forest, carrying those woods, carrying those torches, then he didn't deserve to be president. Didn't deserve to be president at all. And the idea that he's talking about all this being fabricated. We saw with our own eyes. We saw what happened on January 6th. We saw the people breaking through the windows. We saw people occupying his own vice president. Look, there's a reason why 40 of his 44 top cabinet officers refused to endorse him this time. His vice president hasn't endorsed him this time. So why? Why? They know him well. They serve with him. Why are they not endorsing him?
Thank you, President Biden. We're going to be right back with more.
This debate. Do you think the tax system is fair? If you lose again, you accepted anything, you can't stand the loss. Something snapped in you when you lost the last time.
We'll be right back with more from the CNN presidential debate, live from Georgia.
Candidates to deliver their closing statements as predetermined by a coin toss. We're going to begin with you, President Biden. You have 2 minutes.
We've made significant progress from the debacle that was left by President Trump in his last term. We find ourselves in a situation where, number one, we have to make sure that we have a fair tax system. I ask anyone out there in the audience or anyone out watching this debate, do you think the tax system is fair? The fact is that I said nobody even making under $400,000 had a single penny increase in their taxes and will not. And if I'm reelected, that'll be the case again. But this guy has increased your taxes because of the deficit. Number one, he's increased inflation because of the debacle he left after where he handled the pandemic. And he finds himself in a position where he now wants to tax you more by putting a 10% tariff on everything that comes into the United States of America. What I did, when, for example, he wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare for the ability.
Give me a second. Let me get my shit together, fam. Can I start over? Can you start my time? Can you?
We have a fair tax system. I ask anyone out there in the audience or anyone out watching this debate, do you think the tax system is fair? The fact is that I said nobody even making under $400,000 had a single penny increase in their taxes and will not. And if I'm reelected, that'll be the case again. But this guy has increased your taxes because of the deficit. Number one, he's increased inflation because of the debacle he left after where he handled the pandemic. And he finds himself in a position where he now wants to tax you more by putting a 10% tariff on everything that comes into the United States of America. What I did, when, for example, he wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare for the ability
Come here, Word.
us to be able to negotiate drug prices with the big pharma companies.
Come here,
Well,
Word.
guess what? We got it down to $35 for insulin instead of $400. No more than $2,000 for every senior, no matter how much prescription they need. You know what that did? That reduced the federal debt by 100.
Your boy Cook. And he reading off a prompter. He still can't get it right.
$60 billion over 10 years because the government doesn't have to pay the exorbitant prices. I'm going to make that available to every senior all along. It's happening now, and everybody in America. He wants to get rid of that. I'm going to make sure that we have child care. We're going to significantly increase the credits that people have for child care. I'm going to make sure we do something about what we're doing on lead pipes and all the things that are causing health problems for people across the country. We're going to continue to fight to bring down inflation and give people a break.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump, you now have 2 minutes for your closing statement.
Like so many politicians, this man is just a complainer. He said, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to get rid of this tax, that tax. But he doesn't do anything. All he does is make our country unsafe by allowing millions and millions of people to pour in. Our military doesn't respect him. We look like fools in Afghanistan. We didn't stop Israel. It was such a horrible thing that would have never happened. It should have never happened. Iran was broke. Anybody that did business with Iran, including China, they couldn't do business with the United States. They all passed. Iran was broke. They had no money for Hamas or Hezbollah, for terror, no money whatsoever. Again, Ukraine should have never happened. He talks about all this stuff, but he didn't do it. For 3.5 years, we're living in hell. We have the Palestinians and we have everybody else rioting all over the place. You talk about Charlottesville. This is 100 times Charlottesville, 1,000 times. The whole country is exploding because of you, because they don't respect you, and they have to respect their president, and they don't respect you throughout the world. What we did was incredible. We rebuilt the military. We got the largest tax cut in history, the largest regulation cut in history. The reason he's got jobs is because I cut the regulations that gave jobs, but he's putting a lot of those regulations back on. All of the things that we've done, nobody's never seen anything like, even from a medical standpoint, right to try, where we can try space-age materials instead of going to Asia or going to Europe and trying to get when you're terminally ill. Now you can go and you can get something. You sign a document. They've been trying to get it for 42 years. But you know what we did for the military was incredible. Choice for our soldiers, where our soldiers, instead of waiting for 3 months to see a doctor, can go out and get themselves.
All right, nigga, that's enough. That's enough for both of y'all, lad. That's enough for both of them. Yeah, both of them got to get out. All right, y'all. It's late. I'm about to give me some sleep. Hey, check it out, y'all. We got trivia Sunday. All right, so we got trivia for the election Sunday. So I hope y'all done got up on y'all game and y'all ready to ball out. So this is what we gonna do for as the members. I think of something tomorrow and let y'all know like the qualifications for people to actually hop on. I know one of them is you're gonna need two devices. You're gonna need 2 devices. So to be honest, we may have to push it back though to another day. I don't know if I properly promoted it. You feel me? Because look, I'm gonna tell y'all the vision. So we want to do something nice, you feel me? With some live prizes. You know what I'm saying? Like a trophy. We want whoever win, we want to give them a trophy. And then we gonna start off. You feel me? Every time we do it, we gonna do them more often. So we might just take a lecture that's already done and then, you know, pass it to everybody. And then, you know, we have a trivia, but we want to build it up to where we got champions. And so like, we're going to have, once you sign up, you'll have to qualify to win, you know, to get in the other spot. So we're going to have to let some people go. We might go like 15 questions. First round might be 15 questions. And then those, you know what I'm saying? And then we move on to the second round. Then we move on to the third round. You feel me? And then we go into the championship rounds in the 4th round. And those are the people. So first, second, and third will get a prize. Now, first place winner will get the trophy. So we want to do it good. And I might have to push it back to keep it real because I want to promote it, man. We want to get this bitch right. We want to make sure people study it, and you know what I'm saying. We want to. So we also we're gonna do it on a platform. So it's multiple choice, so nobody can't say, "Oh, y'all cheated for somebody." Nah, you're gonna put it in the machine once you sign up. We'll do a test run once we get all the contestants. So we might can't do it Sunday, bro, because I'm gonna be coming from out of town that day. And now, you know, I think we need to properly promote it. You feel me? Especially for these gifts and shit, because we trying to get away some nice shit. You know what I'm saying? So we might have to revisit this. Oh, I'm born here. We already know you're gonna jump in the game. So yeah, y'all make sure that y'all studied and y'all ready to rock out. Yeah, it's gonna be the most right. So it's gonna be different. Like I say, it's gonna be different rounds. So you know, we'll eliminate certain amount. See, right now I can't call it because I don't know who all going. And see, that's why I say I'm gonna need some more time because we need to get our contestants. You feel me? And yeah, the rounds will get harder as they progress. And we'll see who ends up in the championship rounds. It's gonna be a three on it's gonna be 3 people that make it. Well, maybe 5, maybe 4. Whoever make it there, I gotta see. Depending on the numbers of people, right? And then they'll make it to the finals, and then somebody will take it in the final, then you'll have a top 3. You feel me? So, yeah. Yeah, you can go to the beach, Tree. All right, man. I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all be cool. Y'all be cool. Y'all be cool, man. That's my time right there. Good night to all y'all, man, in the real Indian way. As long as we got each other, we don't need nobody else. Big old Indian, not the little one. That's my time. I'm gone.